All right, Grammy, my fellow boomer.
Yeah, it's been good. I'm pleasantly surprised. I only have one grind so far.
What might that be?
I think. I don't mind that the enemy characters or whatever, they don't have costumes. I think that's fine. I think it's criminal that Donkey Kong only has one.
Yeah, no, that's insane. That's insane. It really is bad.
What's with that? I mean, they can still save it next month. Just release it like a few more for him when his new game comes out.
It all depends on what they do post-release. You know what I mean? If they can give us like Sant, then by all means. But like I said, I'm optimistic that Nintendo will support this game post-launch, but you just never know. Nintendo's the one company you actually cannot trust to do anything after a game comes out. You just can't trust them. You don't know what they're like.
So where I'm at now with that is just, I think I'm just too old to be negative, right? I'm just excited about
Same! Oh my god! You have joy and whimsy, Grammy. You have joy and whimsy.
Yeah, I'm just happy. Like I feel like a kid again playing this. You have no idea. Every day it's been great. And yeah.
Oh, hang on, you can't.
We need.
Oh, hang on. Apparently, I can't do P-switch missions in online lobbies. Okay, I guess I'll free roam offline then. Sorry, continue what you're saying.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't see the point of being overly negative about something that's brand new. I mean, we got a new game. It works. It's not a buggy mess. It's great. Like I don't get it otherwise. So I don't know. You got to do a content crop on Dimitri one point. Maybe.
You think a content? Listen, I don't think Dimitri's content cop worthy. I just think he's I just think listen, I respect that he's at least honest, that like he's here for the smoke, but I think it only works when he's right. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing about being like a negative Nancy, right? Like it's like you're already like kind of playing the heel, but like you at least gotta be like right. Do you know what I mean? Like I felt like he was grasping at the straws that whole video, but.
I don't know. He's on a negative video kill streak right now.
That's just him, bro. That's just Dimitri, isn't it? Like the skies blue, the waters round. Dimitri's gonna make the next concerning is his favorite word. You know, the next Mario games. He's concerning. I'm just concerned, guy. He's a concerned fellow, you know.
Like he's a grumpy old man, dude. He's not even that old yet.
Yeah, no, he's like 5 years my junior. Do you know what I mean? But you know,
yeah,
he's got to get those ad rates. You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
Oh yeah, negative videos.
Come on now.
Views for sure. Yeah.
Even I know a thing or two about that. Like the most viewed Moresty VODs are like the ones where I'm doing a bit of dunking, you know. So like I get it.
Wait, when do I ever get to meet some Moresty, by the way?
Me and him we were chill for a bit, but like I don't know, not anymore. Do you know what I mean? So might mean at some other point. Is there anything else?
Like,
Hang on, what are you saying,
Yeah, I had another thing. I think the like the contender for the worst map so far is the like if we're talking full lap ones, it's just the Cuba Beach one.
You don't like that one? I don't know. I quite like how comically small it is. Like it kind of makes for a lot more. It's like I just like a map that's just like that comically small. I kind of like it. I just kind of like it. I just think it's kind of cool.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Like by the worst, I don't mean it's like F. I just mean
okay.
in contention of all the good maps there is, this is the least good one.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, a bit more understandable,
like
but I still disagree. But I don't know. I think it's cool. I really like it. I think
like,
Desert Hills is probably my first mission. Hang on, I found my first mission. Take a tour of Toad's factory. Okay, sure, all right, I can do that. But yeah, I think it's Desert Hills for me because like. Not only it doesn't have that one cool thing about Desert Hills in the the hills, so it's more like desert flats. And like it lost its SMB references in favor of Mario Land references, which I don't mind, but I think it's just it doesn't really do enough with it. If you ask me, I don't know.
Isn't that the what are they called? Those enemies, they are running around, no?
Yeah, but like I think it's just they only activate in, like the second lap, and they're not really as much of a threat as I would like. They're just not as involved. I get that the hazard design of the game is kind of like the hazards are kind of a bit more low key in this game, but I don't know. To me, it's just a little disappointing, you know.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. But like, I don't know. I'm just in a honeymoon phase.
No, definitely. Same here, man.
I'm so happy. So.
That's good, man. That's good. Anything else you want to mention real quick before I pull someone else in?
No, just have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.
I'll talk to you soon, man. Listen, don't want to be a stranger, of course. You know how it is. I got to hop in on one of your Twitch streams at some point, man. I see you streaming all the time on Twitch these days.
I've been focusing more on like trying to make videos and whatnot. It's pretty just to like divert
Yeah,
what
man.
I actually want to do.
Definitely.
But, yeah.
You gotta get on the video thing. Like Twilight, I've been telling Twilight as well. She wants to start making content as well. I'm like, gotta get some video stuff going on. So I just want to be a live streamer. Nah. It's all about the videos, baby. Oh, I get it. I have to drive on the walls, chat. I think I know what they want from me. Okay, I got it. But yeah, Grimmy, pleasure talking to you, my man. I want to get someone else in, yeah? Have a good one, homie.
Likewise. Bye-bye.
Peace. All right, Zozin, pull someone else in. Zozin, if you're doing pull-ins, pull someone else in. Spider cart, yeah. Let me try this one. Prove yourself in a special test of skill. Let's try this again. I think they want me to ride on the wall. Hang on, let me try this. So like this. Oh, so close! Damn, that's fun. Okay, let me try that again. Who have we got? Mel Callum! You have been chosen by the Zozim gods. Hola?
Hello.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Recently, I've been having a lot of Discord problems. It's like, the thing is, I made my account like a while back, but the thing is, I've been having trouble locating my password since it's been so long since I made it.
I always do. Listen,
So,
forgot password is my favorite button. Like I use it for like nearly every website now. I be forgetting that shit daily. Like no one can hack my password because I forget that shit on the daily, broski. Any yappery you had in mind?
Okay, I got this odd fact, I suppose. I would say I consider myself like an odd anomaly in like whenever it comes to Mario Kart. The thing is, I'd say, funny thing is, in an alternate universe, I would say I would have been like a big fan of Nintendo DS. Well, Mario Kart DS. If it weren't for me accidentally waterboarding my cartridge because I had a sticker on it.
How did you waterboard your cartridge? What happened there?
I don't know. I had a sticker on it. I wanted to remove it. Child me did not like it. So therefore, I wanted to remove it with some water. I don't know where I got that logic, but it's...
I mean, maybe it's because I played Pokemon as a kid, but I always do like water and electrics don't mix, broski. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, bro. Crazy shit, man. Crazy stuff, bro. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, 2 years later, I got 8 Deluxe on the Wii U, so... yeah. Well, look, 8 on the Wii U. So, I'm a Wii U boy. Oh,
Wii U guy, honestly, that's what everyone's a Wii U guy, man. That's what you people are. That's what you Wii Uers are. That's what you Wii guys are. All right, real quick, Mel Callum's top 5 Wii games ever made. Number 5, go on.
Okay, number 1. Okay, number 5.
Number 5.
Goes, number 5.
No. You gotta do the voice. You gotta give me one of those.
All right. Number 5 goes to New Super Mario Bros. U plus Luigi U.
We're talking Wii U, so I meant Wii. Oh, we're doing Wii U? Well, you a Wii U?
Yeah, I'm a Wii U.
Shit, okay. My bad, sorry. Top 5 Wii U games ever made. Number 5. This is New Super U plus Luigi. Okay, fair.
Okay.
Number
4.
Real quick, we're both do number 4, Solar Flare with the 5. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let the TCS roll.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be doing this for about what? Like, I'm gonna say we'll probably do call-ins for about like 2 hours, and then we'll do a few versus races, then a knockout tour to end off, and then tomorrow we'll probably do either Deltarune or SV, and then whichever one we don't do, we'll do the other one after that. Sound good, chat? Sound good? Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Number 4.
Number 4 goes to Terraria on the Wii U.
Terraria Wii U. That's a shout. That's a shout.
Yeah. I think I was like one of the 20 people who actually got that game as a kid. So.
Shit.
Anyway.
Like if anything, my weird Wii U specific memory is that because obviously for you it's probably Terraria on the Wii. Everyone I've known has always played that on like Steam. Do you know what I mean? My strange Wii U memory is that like there used to be this website I used to use all the time to I used to be an achievement hunter or trophy hunter on PlayStation. So I used to use my Wii U gamepad to like track my trophies on PlayStation. So that's why I used to use my Wii U for my specific Wii U memory. And I used to write guides as well. I wrote a couple of trophy guides for some games back in the day. specifically Call of Duty games. And I wrote them all on my on my Wii U gamepad. Remembering Man doesn't have spell check neither, so I had to like manually make sure that all the words I used were spelled correctly. And it was fun. I didn't have a laptop at the time, so literally the Wii U was the only like larger internet connected device I had. Oh, they pulled me back. Oh, am I at the edge of the map? Hang on, am I at the edge of the map right now? Oh, I guess I am. Oh shit. Okay.
What happened?
No, I'm at the edge of the map. I guess so. Lakitu's like, no, you're exploring too hard. Yeah, using a Wii U as a PC. That's my specific Wii U memory. So, okay, what's number 3?
All right, number 3 goes to Mario Kart 8, the original version.
Got it. Obviously, Mario Kart. Can't go wrong on Mario Kart 8. Which DLC did you prefer more, the Animal Crossing one or the Zelda one?
It's the one that had Super Bell Subway in it. I love that.
Yeah,
track.
I was going to say the same thing. Whichever one had Super Bell, I was literally going to say the same thing. Whichever one had Super Bell Subway was the better one. Number 2.
Number 2 goes to let's see here, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, or Paintbrush. I forgot what it was called there.
Shit. Not much of a Kirby guy. I got no idea what that game is. I'll be real.
Yeah, fair enough.
Any good?
No one played it. No one's played it. No one had the Wii U whenever I was my age. No one.
Man, no one had it. Everyone was just on their PlayStation and their Xbox, right?
Yeah,
You're just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life of the Wii U now. Poor guy. And number 1. No, sorry, honorable mention.
Minecraft for the Wii U.
Okay. And number 1.
Number 1 goes to Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, basic pick, but it works. It's one of the. I just didn't get it. I don't know what. Like, I think it's because like I was already just on the PS4 by the time 3D World came out. I was just bored of my Wii U. It's fucking console was ass, man. It had like no support. And by the time a Mario game came out, I was just like, fuck Mario, man. He sucks. I was just kind of black-pilled. Like I missed out on Tropical Freeze as well. Like, I was just kind of black-pilled on my Wii U, man. Like I didn't play a lot of games. I went back and played a lot of games since, obviously, but like at the time it was like the latest console. I was like, fuck that, man. Console's ass, man. No one played it. No games on it. It had no games. Lame, honestly. But
yeah, fair enough.
Either way, good top 5. Anything else you want to add real quick before I pull someone else in?
What's your favorite Mario Kart track of all of existence?
I mean, it still has to be Mount Wario, I think.
Fair enough.
A basic answer, I know, but like, by technical. So when people ask me that, I'm like, well, I have to think of what is my number 1 in each game, and what's the number 1 of the number 1s. And off the top of my head, if I get my number 1 of number 1s, it has to be Mount Wario. Do you know?
Yeah, it's peak.
It's peak.
Basic.
You know what I mean? Like it is brilliant. Yeah. Or maybe like if I'm thinking like something else, maybe a bit less of a basic answer. I don't know, like, well, I say a bit less of a basic answer, but like the original Wii version of Rainbow Road, like, I don't know, man. Like the top 10 is a tough one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
If anything, I think that might be an interesting video for you to make. Like a top, like after I'm like done covering WoW, like I could do like a top 10 tracks in the entire series, you know, and see how like all of them stack up. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Then I gotta go. Anyway, fun talking to you, Callum. Have a good one, yeah?
I see ya.
Peace out. Right, so do your thing. Would be good for you. Yeah, it'd really help. It'll really get good on the algorithm. But yeah, I think after covering like every game, I think doing a top 10 overall would be kind of fun. Laid back Kane.
Oh shit!
Are you laying back right now? If you're not, you have to lay back. That's the rule.
I'm in my bed, so I guess.
Shit.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, my Latin American brother. How are you?
Hell yeah. I'm fine.
What have you got for me, broski? Anything you want to yap about?
I mean, there's a lot. What topic do you want? Do you want a spicy take or something?
Give me like a regular topic, then we get into the spicy topic. Let's ease into it. You know what I mean? Buy me dinner first.
Okay. How are you doing with your Nintendo Switch 2?
It's a Nintendo Switch 1, but more stronger. That's all I wanted. I'll be honest, that's all I wanted. And seeing how good Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks, I'm so excited to have another playthrough of that game. I'm actually so excited. It's unreal. And then we got Delta. I'm actually so excited. You guys, you have no idea how excited I am for this week. Like, you guys don't know, this is the first time in like 3 months I have like 3 days off in a row. I don't work until Friday. I'm actually so fucking happy right now, bro. You have no idea. If I don't sound happy, believe I'm tired as well because I worked a double today, so I'm fucking tired as hell. But believe me, I'm as happy as can be, man. I've got 2 peak games waiting for me, and I've still got Mario Kart World, man. It's we eating so. Us Nintendo bros are eating so good right now, man. Ah, get out. Yeah, I'm loving life.
God damn it. I'm too poor for the Switch.
I'm so sorry, man. The prices are crazy in LATAM. I'm aware, man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, with Mario Kart, it's $700.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, bro.
Without Mario Kart, it's 600, which I guess, but god damn it. It's a $100 difference.
I'm so sorry, bro. Scary. One of these days you'll save enough money, okay? You'll get there. You'll get there, I promise. And also the hypest. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
Dude, I need a better job. It's just that.
Yeah, you got to lay off the donos, man. You got to start saving up, man. Every time you'd want a super chat, just put that money in a bank account, innit? That's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do.
I should.
That's what you should do. You can't help but see the donos, innit? You can't see the okay I pull up. That's what it is. You're addicted. You're addicted.
Yeah.
You're addicted to the pull up, brother. You're addicted. You got to stop, all right? You got to lay off.
It's true.
What's the hot take you have for me, broski? Yeah, I'm right. What hot take did you have for me?
Ooh. Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Go for it.
Which do you like Zelda?
I'm a casual Zelda fan. I've played a couple of games, but not like I'm not a super
fair
Zelda
enough.
fan.
That's fair. That's fair. What do you think is the best 3D Zelda?
Basic answer, but Breath of the Wild.
Fair enough.
Very basic, but yeah, I'm a Breath of the Wild kind of guy.
I think I like Breath of the Wild. I like Tears of the Kingdom, Ocarina, Majora, Wind Waker. Those are fantastic games. Twilight Princess sucks. It's such an overrated game. I say the old word, but I can't vibe with that game. It's
So I just picked up
so serious.
I picked up the Explorer outfit for Baby Peach. She looks adorable. Are you joking me? Oh my god. And the sailor outfit?
Oh, that's cute.
That's adorable. that's adorable. But that's for Twilight Princess.
That's cute.
I remember that game being really fun. I think it's that I think the one thing that I remembered from Zelda Twilight Princess playing, because I played it like when I first got the Wii-ish, so like 2008, 2009. Haven't played it since, so I don't really have like any big memories. But like I just remember it like looking like really cool. I just like the Wolf Link. The Wolf Link stuff was so cool. I don't know if it was any good.
Yeah.
It was just more style over substance. I have no idea personally. But like, I remember it just feeling like really cool to play, you know?
That game is a style over substance.
Is it really?
And the style it went through, I didn't vibe at all with it. I dislike it a lot. And you want to know the crazy part?
What's the crazy part?
Twilight Princess is my first 3D Zelda.
Oh, so it's supposed to be the one you're the most nostalgic for, you know?
Yes.
You don't like it?
Which is my favorite? You know which one is my favorite Zelda game?
Which one's your favorite
Zelda
one?
game?
Which one?
Wind Waker.
Classic. It's because it's all cartoony in childhood. And, I like my little cartoony baby game. That's you. You can't handle a gritty, real game. That's what it is. That's what it is, game.
Yes. I don't care. Yes.
You're just straight up owning it. You're like, sue me.
It looks better. It looks more fun. It's fun to explore the sea.
Really?
The map of Twilight Princess is empty. The only thing that Twilight Princess has that not any other game has, in my opinion, it's by far Midna. Midna is the funnest companion.
I always quite liked Midna. What I will say is, I remember, now that I'm just trying to remember more of Twilight Princess, I remember the dungeons in that game being really sick. Like even the first dungeon where you have to collect all those monkeys and create like a monkey bridge. I just remember that being kind of cool. And then like, that dungeon in the sky with the double hook shots? I don't know, man. I thought like off the top of my head, there's a couple of cool ass dungeons in that game. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. All the cool stuff is like really late. Because I tried to play Twilight Princess like 4 different times, and I always drop it. I drop it like in the middle or close to the end. And it pissed me off. It pissed me off that that's my relationship with that fucking game.
Nah.
Because I hear it's one of the best.
I think you owe it another try. You got to try it again, man. I don't know, man. Give it another try, Kane. Let's see what's up. I think
I need to try it a 5th time.
you need to try a 5th time, man. Come on. Look, Zoe Yoshi says it's called Snow Peak for a reason. Like, come on. Oh, wasn't there like a dungeon which was like in the snow and there was like this giant, like abominable snowman looking fella? Like, there is. Okay, I'm misremembering.
That's Twilight Princess.
That's Twilight
Princess.
I remember that dungeon being kind of cool as well. Like, I just remember. Do you know what it is? I think the thing about Twilight Princess, like over Ocarina of Time, I don't think there's a single dungeon in Twilight Princess that pissed me off. Whereas at Ocarina of Time, there was like 1 or 2 that were just like, fuck you, man. I just remember all the dungeons being kind of cool in that game.
I'm the other way around. I
Really?
dislike the water dungeon in. There's like 2 dungeons I don't fucking like in Twilight Princess, and guess what? It's at the beginning of the game.
Classic.
It's the fire dungeon and it's the water temple.
Okay, I don't really. You're gone. Say which ones are that? I don't remember them off the top of my head.
The fire dungeon with the Gorons. It's the one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember the Goron one. Yeah. My bad. Don't remember now.
See, and man, what's the best part about that dungeon?
I don't remember. I just like the Gorons. I thought the Gorons were cool people, man. I don't know, man.
The Gorons are cool, but the dungeon is so slow. It's so big, and you have to
just put Subway Surfers on, broski. Like, it's great. What do you mean? Was it Acorn?
Some surfers, some
basically Acorn real quick. Just real quick. Acorn Royal Guard 2 months. Thank you so much. He says Twilight Princess is Ocarina of Time, but better. What do you have to say about that?
No, I don't agree with that. Here's the thing.
Go on.
I didn't grow up with Ocarina of Time. I didn't grow up with that game. I grew up with
So we can't
Princess.
accuse you of being a nostalgia scribbly bimbly jimbly. But you know what? I'm going to say,
No.
I'm going to accuse you of you haven't finished the game yet, therefore, opinion wrong. That's what I'm going to accuse you of.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't finish the game. I finished every other 3D Zelda though.
Come on, man. You got one more try. Just one more try. How about that? Just one more try.
One more try.
One more try. Just one more try. Just one more try, bro. Just one more. One more score. One more score and we're off to Tahiti. One more score, brother. One more score. Yeah. Oh, either way, crazy take, brothers. Anything else you want to add real quick before?
Yeah.
Any last thing?
Well, I'm going to say this, and just let it be between us. Don't tell Nintendo. The best part about the Wii U is the fact that you can hack it to make it again.
What the heck? Mods, hey, Zozim, pull him out! Zozim, get him out of here! He's gonna get me banned! Zozim, quick! Pull him out! Zozim, pull him out! Pull him out! Zozim, get rid of him! He has to go! Zozim, quick, ref! He's gonna get my channel's actually. I got an email. You gotta pull him out. Zozim, I'm in the middle of a mission. I can't pull him out. Okay, I gotta pull it. See you later. Get him out. Okay, he's gone. Ooh. Whew, that was close. Okay, that was close. Have a word with him, ref. Have a word with him. Oh man. Anyway, Zozim, pull in the next person at your discretion. Let's explore this place. I just think this Koopa Beach looks the cool. It's like the coolest looking place. I don't know. Koopa Beach having a rave is just really funny. There's just something about this place just really funny to me. I love it. Is there like another mission around here I can explore? Can I like see what's here? Oh, so there's 5 things to explore. And I've got 3 more outfits to go with the Koopa Tree. But okay, interesting. Oh, the other like just AI racers? Collect the blue coins on the floating obstacle course. Blue coins! It's like awkward. It's like I wasn't awkward. It's like sunshine, isn't it? It's like sunshine, guys. Just blue coins at blue. That's all it is with this game. It's kind of neat. I don't know. It's kind of neat. There's other races knocking about, you know. Easy. Right. Let me pull someone in then. Okay. Oh no, here we go. Luna Snow. Act like an angel, dressed like crazy. How you doing? That's what I'm saying, right, Luna? Okay, your mic's on. How you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm great, brother. I'm great. What have you got for me? Anything you want to yap about?
Yeah, just like I've just like looking at Mario Kart World. Thinks it looks really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I would say so. Oh, hang on one sec. I'm driving on the original Koopa Beach 1. Hey, this section's a Koopa Beach 1 segment. It's got like the original music. How cool is that, eh?
I've always been an advocate for these SNES remakes being completely redone.
That's kind of a neat mission. Oh god, I gotta do 3 laps on this. Okay, that's neat. Yeah, what did you have for us?
Honestly, until I get my Switch 2 next month, I've just been playing Last of Us and Uncharted.
Last of Us on Uncharted. Oh, you been on that Naughty Dog grind? Or is this a first time or a replay?
Well, Last of Us 1 is a replay, but everything else has been first time.
What, like the whole Uncharted series, like 1 to 4?
Yeah.
Which ones have you played?
1, 2, currently through 3.
What's the quick take on each of them?
1's okay, like it's dated, but like the twist about El Dorado was genuinely absolute cinema.
It was kind of nice, yeah.
2 deserves all the Game of the Year awards. It's like one of my favorite games.
2 holds up. 2 is a fantastic video game. Uncharted 2 I'd still recommend it to this day. 2 is a fantastic video game. And what about 3?
And so far, 3 is good, but you can tell the development was rough.
Yeah, so interesting. It's interesting that you have the same take as me, even though you've played these games 10 years after I did. Interesting. Yeah, I had the same take. Like, 1 is like, you could tell it's the first game and has some of those first game quirks. 2 is like the formula perfected, and 3 is like a bit derivative, you know? Have you played 4? Yeah. You say you're currently playing through 3. Once you get to 4, you're going to love 4, though. 4 makes it all worth it in the end, I promise.
Yeah, like, I just really love story-based games.
I can't go wrong with them. Oh, this mission looks kind of cool. What's like some of your favorite story-based games, like off the dome?
3 Houses, like on the Switch.
3 Houses. Yeah, another reason for me to play. I bought it, I just never got around to it because I just didn't want to. I don't know. The high school simulator just didn't interest me. I just wanted to play the Fire Emblem game, you know. But I should sit down and give it another try. Maybe some Subway Surfers, you know.
Xenoblade, like the Xenoblade trilogy and Silent Hill.
Another Xenoblader. Oh, I've had enough of you people. I've had enough of you people, honestly.
I'm backseat Sakurai's biggest top.
Literally. Were you the one yelling slurs at him on the Smashboards, yeah? Unreal.
No, but I was reaching Angry Birds levels of anger.
Oh, got it. Oh, shit, hang on. I'm running out of time, Go on. Yeah. Saved it. We saved it, gamers. We saved it. I don't know, I might have to put that game on the list then. I've had too many people unironically mention Xenoblade. Listen, okay, hang on. Be honest with me. Are you like a bit of an anime guy? Would you say you're like an anime guy? Like Japanese media enjoyer?
I like One Piece and JoJo, but that's kind of it. Okay.
So even as someone who isn't like particularly like Japanese media inclined, would you say that Xenoblade is pretty good? Like, how good would you say it is?
I think it's really good. They're not afraid to explore topics I think other media are scared to.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Japanese media as well. But there's just so many hang-ups that I just don't like. Like in particular, like, hey, call me fucking woke all you want, but like the fan service just makes me feel gross, man. I'll be honest with you, man. Whenever anime does that fan servicey shit, I'm just like, lads, I get it. I'm a straight man too. You're being way too egregious with it, man. Come on.
To quote my Xenoblade 2 review, what seems like Guna bait is actually peak.
Is it? Are you lying? You're not lying to me, are you?
Nope.
Okay,
nope.
I'll take that for what it is.
Yeah, but Silent Hill 3 is my favorite game.
Sorry for that. I'm not much of a Silent Hill guy. I've only heard good things about it, but like I just can't do horror. I'm a pussy. I'm actually a baby, man.
Its themes, I think, work really well under a trans lens, and that really resonates with me.
It's just a woke game. Got it.
Yeah, this is the game. The anti-woke are warning.
Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, that means I can't play it then. Woke mind virus sort of thing, you know. But yeah. Either way, it seems interesting enough. Like I said, I just can't do horror. I'm just a baby, man. I'm just a baby. Yeah, like, or was it like for the longest time? Like I used to do a thing on Twitter. Maybe not so much these days because FNAF doesn't scare me nearly as much as it used to. But like, yeah, they used to do like a yearly like sub goal for me to play FNAF, and I'd like arbitrarily make them higher and higher each year, and yet we'd hit them every single year, and they'd make me play all the FNAF games. You know what I mean? And like it'd be jump scare central. I might upload those because I made videos about them ages ago. I might have to just upload them on the second channel. Wholesale.
It's like during that Summer Games Fest, I was bored out of my mind, and then suddenly they just dropped Resident Evil 9 on me, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the surprise announcement. Oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm just really, I always keep an eye out for horror, like Mouthwashing, another one of my favorites for story games.
Mouthwashing. What's Mouthwashing about? Oh, where's the last one?
It's a game about like. Not to get too TMI, it's about like workplace exploitment of workers, especially like women and how they're treated in workplaces.
Okay.
But it's
seems interesting.
It's set in like a horror, set in like a spaceship that's stranded in space and they can't escape, basically.
Got it. I've heard about that game. I just never really got around to it. So nice to hear it's good. If it's always someone, are you a Detroit Become Human kind of guy?
Yeah, I played it. The not subtle allegories were cracking me up there.
No, that's the thing, because like there were parts where like I unironically liked the story, but yeah, like it was very clearly trying to be like the robots are black people. And then just again, I'm trying to make it clear for the viewers, right? They're literally, yeah, Musty, you're being woke again. Literally, the robots have to sit on the back of the bus.
When I saw that scene,
are we joking? Are we being for real? Sorry, go on.
When I saw that scene, like I was just talking to my friend about like just random shit, and then I turned my eyes to the screen, see that, and I just lose it because like how.
It was just again. There's elements of it that I ironically enjoyed, like Connor and I forgot the other guy's name. Jaded police officer guy. I forgot his name. Frank. That's what it was. My bad. Like that. Have you know much about The Wolf Among Us? Any of those Telltale Star games?
I have heard it. I do love Walking Dead Season 1.
Oh, you would like The Wolf Among Us. I think that's another Telltale game at their best. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's another solid one to try.
Yeah, like story games are definitely, because I think games like Metal Gear is just like some of the best stories I've ever experienced.
Apparently I heard they were like really complicated for no reason. Is that true?
It only is with the fourth game. The second game predicted a lot about like AI and like how the news can be manipulated online. Like Kojima's a very, very forward thinking with his games.
Yeah, that's why he gets glazed a bunch, eh? It's people like you. It's people like you, isn't it? Unbelievable.
Yeah, he brings out the massive fuck off shoes.
I'm sorry, those were just... Oh, those were so... That was the best part about the Summer Games Fest. Why were his shoes that massive? I don't get it, man.
he farted in the middle of the Game Awards 2024, like on stage.
Literally, it's unreal, man. I didn't like. What a strange fella. Am I right? Like I respect. Listen, I respect all he does, of course. But like, fuck it, that was funny as hell. If you ask me.
He wanted to have all the bosses in MGS4 be fully nude, but then got told, no, you can't fucking do that.
Actually, did he actually get told that? For real?
Yeah, he always wants crazy shit. Like he wanted one of the boss fights to last an actual real life week.
Wait, didn't I hear an article like that? Or am I misremembering? Did I just make this shit up? Where like he had an idea where if you die in the game, you have to buy a whole new copy of the game or some shit. Was that him or someone else? I heard this. Fuck. Sorry. I remember seeing something on Twitter, something like that. It sounds like something Kojima would do. I don't know. That sounds like a Kojimaism. Unless I'm completely misremembering. I saw that on Twitter.
Every other week he'll say shit like, "Oh yeah, I have a hard drive full of ideas for people to use when I like kick."
Oh, I heard that. Yeah, like when he dies, he has like a hard drive full of ideas, which I think is really funny.
Yeah, like, and there's the fact that he made a character called Vamp, who's a vampire, and he's called Vamp not because he's a vampire, but because he's bisexual. That's a real canon part of Metal Gear lore.
Oh man, yeah, Kojima's. Listen, the industry needs more Kojimas. Not because of how creative he is, but just how fucking bonkers he is, man. That's just funny to me. What was it? Hang on. I think easily the best Kojima-ism from the outside looking in was she breathes through her skin. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, because he's just...
So if you guys don't know, I think it was a character in, was it MGS5, I think, called Quiet? And like, she was very like scantily clad. And instead of just like being like, hey, bro, I'm a gooner. Instead of just saying something like that, he just went, no. She has to wear a few clothes because she breathes through her skin. So she has to wear like really like skimpy outfits. I'm just like, brother, who are you fooling? Like actually, who are you fooling, broski? That was like my funniest Kojimaism.
Yeah, he just keeps doing insane shit and then he just gets away with it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of impressive how he has like so much aura but none at the same time.
Yeah. Because like again, how am I supposed to like look at my mum or someone that doesn't know the video game industry and say this guy wearing oversized shoes is like one of the most influential like developers in all of video games? Do you know what I mean? Like how do I look someone in the eye and say that no, this is like one of like video games like guys? Do you know what I mean? He's like I'd say I'd say like he's up there with like the Miyamotos of the industry. Do you know what I mean? He's like up there in terms of like the influence of his work and like how impactful his work has been. And like he's just wearing comically large shoes. Oh god.
I mean, yeah, you always hear about like people like Sam Lake or Neil Druckmann say, "Oh yeah, Kojima's like my big inspiration." Like,
yeah. So you meant to say Neil Cuckman, right? That's what you meant to say.
Oh yeah, don't like Neil Druckmann because
but
a lot of his morals are very questionable.
What, like actually?
Yeah, no, because like Last of Us 2 is meant to be like a really bad Israel like allegory.
Is it actually? Oh come
Yeah,
on!
it's meant to be like,
Well, like The Last of Us 1 or 2?
2. It's meant to be like a
Fuck's sake.
both sides are in the wrong kind of thing. And
Is
that's
it?
Not
Oh man.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm someone who like defends The Last of Us 2. I thought it was like, I don't think it's cinema, but like I kind of liked it. I don't think it's like the worst fiction ever made, that some people seem to call it. So I'm just like, man, come on, man, don't be doing this to me, Cuckman. Don't be doing this to me.
Everything about Last of Us 2 is 10 out of 10 besides the writing. That's my take on it. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, like the combat is just so much more refined than in the first one. Do you know what I mean? So much better.
Yeah.
And yet the story is just not nearly as compelling, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like, it's just that Abby and Ellie are not treated the same despite doing similar things.
Yeah,
Like-
right in a little whack, you know, a little whack. But that's why they call him Neil Cuckman. You know what I mean? That's why they call him that.
Yeah, that's why he's hated by both sides of the political spectrum, which is honestly kind of impressive.
Honestly, yeah. It takes balls to be like hated by everyone, you know.
Yeah, like I can't think of many people who hated both ends.
Hell yeah. But he managed to do it somehow. Either way, Luna, been a pleasure talking to you. I'm gonna pull someone else in, alright?
Right, have a nice night.
Have a wonderful guy. Have a wonderful guy. Have a wonderful time. Have a good one. Peace. Alright. Oh, it's just. What theme is this? Oh, Spongy's here. Spongy's coming in real quick. The thumbnail's incredible. Hell yeah. That's Shifu. Not Shy Guy! You have been chosen!
Hello! Here for a second time. Musty, do you like Splatoon?
I would say I'm a casual Splatoon fan. Yeah?
Yeah, you're a casual Splatoon fan. Have you played, Side Order?
Unfortunately not, no.
Well, if you're not, damn, I'll go to my other conversation topic.
Yeah, my bad. I played a little bit of 1, and I played a bunch of 2, multiplayer only though, and I played a little bit of 3. That's like the casual level of fan I am.
Oh yeah, that's quite casual.
Yeah, no, I don't really keep up. I did like the occasional Splatfest, like that's all. That's why I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't even stand the Splatfest. I hate Turf War, so.
Oh really? I thought the Splatfest was some of like the most fun. I think that's some of the most like fun type of content like any video game has ever done. Like once like a month or so, like you pick one team and like, you rep your team, and for a weekend you gotta like game as hard as you can and see who wins. Like as an event, I think it's like genius. And I think more games need to do Splatfest style events.
Yeah, I think my issue is like whenever Splatfest happens, because I'm pretty sure you probably notice, since Splatoon is like a shooter, there's like a more competitive side to it. So you have like all the ranked modes and stuff like that, like the Splat Zones, the Tower Control, the Rainmaker, the Clan Blitz. You can't play any of those during Splatfest.
Yeah, that is a bit annoying,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't like Turf War. I'm a Tower Control guy, so.
I do like. I think Tower Control is probably my favorite of the other modes. But yeah, you just can't go wrong with Turf War. I just like Turf War. I think Turf War is like both fun. Like one thing I really like about Turf War is that like it's fun regardless of how I engage with it. Because like sometimes I'll play Splatoon 2, and I'm just like, you know, I just want to do a roller and just roll in my spawn. And sometimes I'll take some dualies and I'm gonna spawn trap you motherfuckers. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make your lives miserable. I just like that I can like kind of pick and choose like my style of play. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think my issue with it is because like Turf War is kind of like Mario Kart, where like you can do like utter crap in like the first 2 minutes of the game, but then like you can just kill the entire enemy team in the last minute and then come back. I think something like that is fine for Mario Kart, because like Mario Kart is all like the items, you know, it's like exciting and stuff. when it's in Splatoon, it just feels like you wasted your time for the first 2 minutes.
That
It's
is
not
true,
like
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, no, I get you.
It's just sort of
If you're someone
Yeah.
who values like the competitive edge, yeah, I would say that's especially considering it's a game that's obviously trying to go for that more. So no, I agree 100%. Which is why, like, you know, when I want like a bit more of a consistent, experience, I'll play like some ranked. I'll do some tower control. I think Clan Blitz, Clan Blitz is ass though. I don't know about you. Clan Blitz is ass. I fucking hate that one.
If anyone in your chat likes Clan Blitz, you gotta ban him. Okay?
No, it's true. Honestly, ironically true. Like Splat Zones is fine. Tower control's the best. Also, is it Rainmaker, the one with like the super strong weapon that you have to control? Is that what it's called? What's it called?
Yeah, it's called Rainmaker.
It's called Rainmaker? Yeah, Rainmaker's solid as well. But yeah, no, Clan Blitz was ass. Actually, the worst mode.
I don't like Rainmaker. It feels like if you die once, you just instantly lose the match. It feels too snowballer in that aspect.
I see that. Hang on, but
Yeah, because
what the hell is this mode? Bust the patch through the maze of blocks. Okay.
I saw a clip of that on like Twitter or something. I was like, where the hell is this? Because I don't have the game at the moment. The pre-order's taking forever to deliver. So
What strange little game, huh?
Very odd game.
Either way, yeah, like, I'm not much of a Splatoon guy, so if you wanted to go with like topic number 2 or whatever else you had.
Yeah, the other topic I had was when it comes to like retro tracks, yeah, because I got some Mario Kart topics.
Oh my god, crazy.
Crazy, I know, you've never heard that before.
Never.
I think like the retro tracks, would you prefer a retro selection that was like entirely like fan favorites, but like they barely got changed? So basically like the BCP. The BCP had like a lot of like Wii tracks that barely got changed, as an example.
Yeah.
Or would you prefer something like Base 8, where like they picked a lot of like shit tracks, but then they like made them really good. With like how they changed it.
I personally, I think the latter is more interesting because I think because one thing I personally like in Mario Kart is that they can take a track that like traditionally wasn't like quote unquote liked, and they can like give it like a second lease on life. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, would Maple Trio coming back be like really fun? Like, yeah, of course it would be, but like, I know that stage is peak, so I would love it for like another track to come back and get a turn. You know, I'd personally take the bold risk of giving a shit track another try than the predictability of a fan favorite one. That's just what I'm like personally. I'm just like I'm a chronic like new shit enjoyer. Do you know what I mean? I like new shit, man. I want to see new stuff. That's what I'm like. I'm all about.
Let's go. Musty is not slop. They appreciate change. They do not just go for exclusively.
Literally, like what's it? The amount of people that said to me, Musty, I thought you'd be so upset that there's no GBA tracks. It's a little annoying. Don't get me wrong, but like, I just can't bring myself to like care that much because I'm like, I'd rather they just bring back a track I don't like and then potentially give it another. Like Sky Sunday is one of like my favorite tracks in this game now, at least so far. Might change obviously, but like so far I fucking love this one. Do you know what I mean? I love Sky Sunday. Definitely, Desert Hills definitely gives me a bit of like, why are you here? You came back only to be shit. Like, bit of a shame. But yeah, like I would much rather the risk of like taking a track that isn't liked and trying it again than the predictability of an already liked track coming back. Personally, like if I had to choose, well, obviously the best answer is the mix. But like, I'm guessing you're asking me which one would I personally prefer, you know?
Yeah, like if you had to have like one
or the other, yeah. If I'm taking one or the other, I'm going with the bolder risk, you know, personally.
Yeah. And I just find it, yeah, because like whenever I like watch I know videos of like people's wish lists and stuff, I notice that I don't really like think of like, oh, this track would be cool if it was remade. They think like, oh, this track was good before, and then are too uncreative to possibly change it.
Yeah,
I always find that really
and I also think like not only is it boring as like a video to watch because it's just predictable, but like you also like don't give Nintendo the credit they deserve. Nintendo is like, call them what you want as a company, but as a team of developers, they're like the best to ever do it, and it's not even close. Do you know what I mean? So if you're looking at me in the eye and saying they could not do something cool with SNES BC2, I would look you in the eye and call you a fucking liar. Do you know what I mean? So like obviously I like unironically like that track, but like obviously I understand that like it's a game design disaster class. But if you're gonna look me in the eye and tell me that they can't do something with it, I'll call you a liar. You're an absolute liar, a fake, and a fraud. You know what I mean? Like so, I don't know to be honest.
Yeah, they did some cool stuff with like the tracks in 8. They did some cool stuff with like the tracks in World. Even in 7, they did some cool things like making Mario Circuit 2 have like the glider.
Yeah, exactly.
Every game where they've done cool stuff. Every game they've done cool stuff, and I always find those tracks to be more interesting. Like if you were to ask me, I prefer what's it called? Just going with a bunch of shit tracks, making them good, over them doing the mix. To be honest,
yeah,
I just find that more interesting.
No,
I
definitely.
like the idea of all of the retros just feeling like Nitro tracks.
Yeah,
What's the
yeah.
point of bringing back something old? Like that's what here's a bit of a controversial take. Obviously I don't have the game yet, but one of the tracks I'm least excited to play is Toad's Factory because it looks nearly the same.
Yeah,
and
no,
I'm just like, what was the?
I see that. But like for me, it's like, if there's a track that already had a good skeleton and you just simply refine that, I'm okay with that. Is it safe? Is it boring? Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. If you're doing a mix, I'm okay with like some safe, predictable, simple picks along with some like crazy balls to the walls picks. You know what I mean? No, I think that's a fair take, but. If it was all Toad's Factories, then yeah, I'd be like, you know, fair. Yeah, a little boring and predictable. I get it. But yeah, like I like the fact that there's like your Toad's Factories and your airships, the tracks that I knew I was gonna like. And then you also have fucking Sky Sunday coming back and being like insanely good again. You know what I mean? And you have Peach Beach being fucking remade, like lovingly remade. I'm like, yo, and Down and Out of Jungle getting a fantastic treatment as well. Like, come on, man. You know, like there's just so much cool shit here.
I know Jungle was like even good in its original.
Yeah, and they reimagined it to be just as cool. You know what I mean? It's so cool. Like Down and Out Jungle is the ideal. Like you took the skeleton of the original, and, like gave it a fresh coat of paint. You know?
Yeah, I'm to be honest. I think I don't get people who don't like what they did to the Choco Mountain remake, like phenomenally. Like I get if you didn't like the layout, because obviously I haven't like played it yet, but from like just looking at it, it looks really cool.
It does.
Like what they did.
It does look pretty cool. Yeah, again, it's one of those I can understand on principle people being a bit annoyed because it's called Choco Mountain, but isn't really Choco Mountain, which is like a pet peeve I can understand some people having. Also, Luke, the thumbnail is amazing. Okay, mods, can we kill Luke for 10 seconds for hating the thumbnail, please? I'm addicted to knockouts. Oh hell yeah, you are. He was like, oh, Luke was like, oh, knockout to his ass. Like it's amazing. Okay, it's the best mode ever made, Luke. Best mode ever made, and you love it now. El Skibbity Toilet, okay? Kill him for 10 seconds. That's what you get, Luke. I get what you mean. Respectable take. You said controversial take, but you know what we're like here, okay? We're nuanced and good at noticing things, all right?
I know. I've some people in your community.
Some people online.
The people on
listen, some communities are going to have your predictable Perseus, you know what I mean? I get it. Like, sometimes when I check the Discord and I see the Mario Kart section, I'm just like, yeah, got some ass opinions in here, but yeah, you got to have the ass in order to have the titties, or I don't know how that expression goes, but you know what I mean.
I'd never do anything in the Mario Kart section, by the way, okay? Don't check the old Mario Kart thread, nothing happens in there.
No, nothing ever happens. There are no good takes in Bossing Say. That's how it works. But either way, listen, you've had your chat and then some, okay? Well, you got any final notes you want to leave us on?
Any final notes? You are a freak, not Shagger. Can you ban Alfonso for like 5 minutes, please? They're outing me in the chat.
Wait, what's Alfonso done? Hang on. I don't see what, you are a freak? Okay, you know what? That's 10 seconds. That's gotta be 10 seconds, Alfonso.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's gotta be 10 seconds. Either way, it's not Shagger, a pleasure. And we're gonna pull someone else in, okay?
Okay, thank you for having me on. And fuck CJ Adam.
You know, right. Okay. You pulled out and pulled in, like, in 2 seconds. Good shit, Zozum. Pulse Critics. The evil version of Nostalgia Critics. It's Pulse Critics. How you doing, broski?
I'm doing good, how are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm enjoying Mario Kart World as God intended, alright? On this glorious Musty Monday. And I've got an extended weekend. Life is great right now. I'm actually more happy than I've ever been, alright? How about you? Have you got the joy and whimsy?
Not of having the Switch too, no.
Oh, you don't?
But school's out. So.
School's out! Scream and shout! Let's go!
Yeah.
What
Just
time
apply
is
for a
it?
job so I can get a Switch, too.
Summertime. Sorry, I got reminded of High School Musical. What did you have for us?
Well, first, quick question. What's that the one track in Mario Kart? It's like I forgot what it's called.
Are you like Shazamming me right now? Are you trying to like figure out like what's
No, I don't know what it is. I'm just trying
Wait,
to ask.
hum it again? Let's hear it. I have no idea, broski. You're gonna have to.
Is it Toad Harbor?
Toad Harbor's no 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 no. I think that's how that goes, right?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Damn, I don't know.
Or is that Toad
think
Harbor? People in the chat saying you hummed Toad Harbor. I think that might be what you got.
Okay, yeah, it was Toad Harbor. It's been stuck in my head all day.
Yeah, are you cheating on Mario Kart hurdle? Is that you doing?
Huh?
Are you like cheating on your Mario Kart hurdle?
Maybe.
Crazy. Very bad stuff. What have you got for us? Got any questions, takes, anything you wanted to yap about? The floor's yours for the next 5 minutes.
I guess I was just gonna ask, what would you prefer, like a new Smash game or like a Nintendo Switch 2 edition with like new DLCs?
Obviously a new Smash game, you know. I think it'd just be so much more cooler. I love Smash Ultimate, but like I want something new, man. I want some new stuff. I want something new.
I feel the same exact way.
Like I think again, all these people are no, but like whenever people like talk about the next Smash game, I have seen the take of like they're just gonna do like Smash Ultimate like Deluxe essentially, where same game, new coat of paint, Fighter Pass 3, maybe Fighter Pass 4. I'm just like I'd actually be really disappointed.
Just so boring.
Yeah, it's so boring. Like even ironically enough, it's the one thing I've actually found quite boring about Ultimate, because like Ultimate, anyone who plays Smash 4, right, knows that like Ultimate is just like Smash 4's engine, just like super refined. And while I didn't mind that, like it was the one Smash game that like gameplay wise felt quite derivative to me. You could play Smash 64, you could play Melee, and you could play Brawl. All of them play so differently from each other. Same game, but they play so differently from each other. You play 4 and then play Ultimate, they like play like quite similarly. Like, the differences are much less pronounced than Melee to Brawl or Brawl to 4. Does that make sense? It's much less pronounced. So, it's not the same. You know what I mean, Camp the MVP. You know what I mean, nerds. Yeah, of course not the same. I would say the jump is a lot less. You gotta fight with that. That's true. Play 64 then Melee, stark difference. Play Melee to Brawl, stark difference. Play Brawl to 4, stark difference. Play 4 to Ultimate, it's different. It's not nearly as pronounced. So like. That's the one thing that always disappointed me about Ultimate. I was fine with it because again, it's the Ultimate package, you know, like it tightened up the gameplay, like it really refined it. But like, and I did like World of Light. I'm one of the people that actually enjoyed World of Light.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, you know, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Lack of cutscenes. I do think it's weird. Sakurai's stance on cutscenes will forever be weird to me, and it's weird that he still has that stance to this day. I think it just goes to show you that, you know, even a correct clock is broken twice a day. Do you know what I mean? That's how it works with Sakurai. So I get it, but like I thought World of Light was fantastic, and yeah. So like at this point, I don't want it to be like another 4 to Ultimate situation again. I want this next game to feel drastically different.
Like something brand new, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. Even if it's a soft reboot, even if the roster is unironically cut in half, I'll take it. Because you know what? Because like I can still go back and play Ultimate on the same console. Like it's backwards, like the Switch 2 is like all the games are backwards compatible, broski. We have like, if anything, that's probably one of the most exciting parts about like Mario Kart World is that like, let's say for example Mario Kart World does not end up like being like as big a game as Deluxe did. We still like once like the new game smell wears off of Mario Kart World, it'll be like holy shit, we got 2 cakes here. We can go back to like Deluxe if you want like the biggest package, and on World if you want like the most like balls to the wall gameplay. Do you know what I mean? Like you have 2 cakes. So like if you're telling me it's Ultimate and then Ultimate Deluxe, I'm like it's just like 1 1/4 cake. I'm like what the hell, broski?
Yeah. I mean, hey, either one new game or Nintendo Switch 2 edition, as long as either Rayman or Shadow gets added.
Listen, I'm here for that. You know, you said my Scrimbly's therefore give me Ravenbeak as well. I'm unironically a Ravenbeak Andy now. I want Ravenbeak in the game more than I want Crash or Rayman now. I'm not even joking. Like, I fucking love Ravenbeak so much, man. Put him in the game.
Door for Smash 6?
Conk would be sick. Conk would be sick. But like, I want a Ravenbeak now. I'm sorry, Rayman and Crash Bros. I gotta leave you now, okay? I'm a Raven Beaker. Hard R.
Stars.
Raven, it would be cool as hell. Anything else you wanted to touch upon?
Nope. That's pretty much it.
Well, the pleasure talking to you, homie. Have a good one.
Yeah, same to you.
What's your name in the chat, by the way? I don't think I recognize your name, like off the top of the dome.
It's the same as my Discord name. I don't.
Oh,
Been here for too long.
I haven't been here too long. That's why.
I started following you at like the tail end of Demeach December, so I just been watching silently.
He's a new gen gamers. He's a new gen Musquire. You know, the next generation, the up and comers, the last generation before we become cringe. Welcome in, Pulse Critic, okay? Because the next generation is gonna be the El Skibbity Toilet generation, you know. But yeah, have a good one, homie. Appreciate you sticking around.
You too, man.
Have a good one.
No problem. You too.
All right. Next person. Zozim. V-Man 776.
Hey, I'm back again.
And about time too. And this time, are you in the mood?
The mood.
Hell yeah. That's such a mood, brother. That's such a mood. What have you got for us, broski?
Well, I guess you want hot takes.
I'm partial to a take or two.
Well, this is one that's not related to Mario. It's just related to the Switch 2 as a whole.
Okay, Demeach, lay on us.
This is one of the most nittiest of picks.
Oh, okay, lay on me.
You know the new color scheme that the Joy-Con have, where it's like the colored accents on the rail and under the stick?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Really? Why? I actually think it's quite sick.
Well, I think the thing is, it's just not enough color to really warrant it. I like the Switch 1 version a lot more, because if you get a different color, then that means that it's a lot more pronounced of a difference. It kind of helps sell the personality of your Switch a lot better.
Got it. That actually makes sense. Because yeah, like if I was to get like another Joy-Con grip, like the insides are still going to be blue, you know? So I kind of get it in that sense. Is that like kind of what you mean? Or do you mean like in terms of just the color of the Joy-Cons as a whole?
Yeah, just the whole color. Like, it's basically just that the Switch 2 is just gray with extra steps.
I think I'm the worst person to say this take to, because like I'm a Londoner, okay? Like a lot of us in the UK like our clothes and like just our things relatively plain and simple. I would say it's one of like the most stark differences between like the US and the UK. Like everyone in the US that I walk past has like a graphic tee. They're repping like something. I walk past one guy, Metallica t-shirt. I walk past another guy, Breaking Bad t-shirt. I walk past another guy, Seinfeld like hat. Like, you know what I mean? Like you guys just love expressing your personality with like the shit you wear. Whereas in the UK, like I've got a Yu-Gi-Oh shirt on right now, but guess what? Which country I bought in? I didn't buy it here. You know what I mean? So like for me, I just like my shit relatively plain. So like having this like more like toned down look just works perfectly for me. It's actually so definitely the nittiest of picks if you're asking me personally.
I mean, I just hope that we get some fully colored Joy-Con. I really like my green and pink pair. It fits well with when I got it around for Splatoon 2. And I just like green, and the pink suits it pretty well as well.
Spoken like a true blue American, you know?
Sure,
It's just what you guys are like. Well, no, I get what you mean. But like I said, I'm boring and dull and English, so I prefer my simpler colors.
I mean, when I got my Switch, I just got the gray one. I didn't bother with the red and blue.
But now you're color maxing, are you?
I guess that and the gray ones drift now.
It's classic Joy-Con drifter.
Yeah.
How many Joy-Cons did you burn through?
So I got the ones that came with my Switch. They drift pretty bad. But then the green and pink pair I got, that's the only other ones I got. And as far as I can tell, they haven't drifted yet. And this has been ever since launch. So I think I've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I was on my third pair. I think I'm on my third pair currently. I had also my original gray pair. Those got fucked after like 2 years, I think. Then I got like a purple and yellow pair, like a Wario Waluigi pair. Yeah, those got fucked over as well. Now I'm on just a regular blue and red pair, and those work just fine. But I barely touch them. I don't use them. to avoid them drifting again. Because I'm not buying another one. I'm not buying more. I've had enough.
I mean, I use mine a decent amount. Like, if I'm playing docked, then I'll use my Pro Controller most of the time, but I play handheld a decent amount, so it's not like they don't get any use.
No, I don't use mine. I just use the Pro Controller, man. Can't be dealing with it. I don't want to drifty, all right? When I invite family around to my house, I need the Joy-Cons to work consistently. Can't have them drifty.
Yeah, I've been having a bit of a problem with that too. I had some GameCube controllers and an adapter, but I think one of the system updates screwed up the compatibility, so I can't use GameCube controllers anymore unless I get a different adapter, which sucks.
Yeah, that does suck, honestly. Shit. Classic Nintendo. El-Tendo, am I right?
Yep, indeed.
It's just what they're like, man. Right, pleasure talking to you, brother. Anything else you want to add, real quick?
I guess I just wanted to say that while I was gifted a membership or two from you, I saw your videos on how to make the best YouTube videos, and I have been making some over the past year, so very slowly, and I just like the advice, especially the one bit I remember a lot is the whole change up the footage, make sure that there's something different every, at most, 20 seconds. That's a pretty good, that's a good one.
Because for me, like, I can talk about in terms of as a viewer and as a like content creator. You know what I mean? Like I know, for example, when I watch a video, that like if this footage is just the same for like too long, it just gets boring. Like it's not even like an ADHD thing. Like I think I even mentioned that in a members only video. Like even like watch a news broadcast. The next time you watch the news, like they change up the footage like every 10 seconds. And like, this is the news. Do you know what I mean? It's supposed to be relatively dry and boring, right? And yet they change the footage like quite regularly. That's just how it works. So I think changing up the footage just to add a bit of variance, to add a bit of spice, it always works. Just a very simple way to make your video stand out a bit more.
Indeed.
So, I'm glad you like the advice. If you guys want more advice, members-only content, baby, which I'm going to start doing more of. I'm definitely going to do more of that. Now that I've got a bit more free time this week and next week. But a pleasure talking to you, V, man. Have a good one, yeah?
Pleasure as always.
Peace out.
Likewise.
Peace out, brother. Peace out. Where's Luke? Where's Luke? Luke is just whinging at me. Where's Luke? I'm gonna pull in. Oh, Mero's here. Oh my gosh.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
We got the game. I'm great. What about you?
I'm doing all right. I mean, I've got Mario Kart, so how could I not be?
Yeah, you're enjoying it. So are you? Is the free roam everything you wanted and more?
Pretty much. I wouldn't mind knowing how many P-switches there are in the game because I don't think anyone knows that. But
Shit.
Other than that, I'm pretty happy.
Oh yeah, that's good to hear. What's been your favorite part of this game so far? Is it the free roam or is it something else? Any aspect?
Probably has been the free roam, to be honest with you. But my other favorite thing is the just all the parkour driving mechanics.
Yeah, I love it. It's so much fun, isn't it? It's so good.
Yeah.
Even if I'm ass at it, I fucking love it. Go on, what are you gonna say?
As one of the Wii people in chat, it just reminds me a lot of the crazy stuff you can do in that game, and it's nice to see Nintendo embracing that again.
It's pretty nice, isn't it? They did it for you guys specifically, you people.
They probably did, considering how much attention we got on the BCP. So. But I had a question for you.
Go for it.
I wanted your opinion on something in this game because.
Go on, by all means.
I feel like you're generally a bit more positive to changes than I am.
Yeah.
So maybe I can see if you agree with me on this, or if I can have another perspective on it that will make me think more positively about this change.
Okay.
I had to be vague about what I'm saying because it could be spoiler territory, so I'll just be very vague so it doesn't end up going that way.
Okay.
There are tracks that you can find. Like, when you're doing the intermission.
Oh no, I know about this. Like, I know about Daisy Palace.
Okay.
I know about that's the only one I know about. So if you could talk about that one specifically. I don't know about any others. Or is that the one you're specifically talking about?
The only ones I was talking about is that and the boring rectangle Peach Stadium you see in Grand Prix mode.
Yeah.
How do you feel? I don't like the specifically the Daisy one. On principle, I don't like that you can't with Peach Stadium, but on principle, the Daisy one in particular, I don't like that you cannot do 3 laps of that track, and it's like the only track that you can't do 3 laps of.
I think the only issue with that comes with the fact that it's like 3 laps. Like you can't do the 3-lap thing. I think if they gave us the option for customization, it'd be perfect. Because to be honest, like again, you're talking to like Mr. Loves new shit. I just love this idea that like there's like certain areas that are like certain intermission track exclusives. I think that's just a really cool, because like I think that there's one thing that I think World has done so great. And like I've seen like some people don't lie. I've seen some people complain about it. I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Like I just couldn't agree more. I couldn't disagree more. Sorry. Is that like it's kind of like esoteric with like how things are done? So I'm just like, it reminds me of like old video games, like old school video games were like that. Do you know what I mean? Like some unlock requirements were just really weird for like really weird and unintuitive. And like
honestly,
it just encouraged you to like, yeah, how do you discover it? You play the game. Do you know what I mean? Like if it was like,
I do like that.
If it was like a Castlevania 2 crouching to a wall while holding a red crystal and waiting for 10 seconds sort of, I'd be like, okay, that's a bit ridiculous. But if you're telling me like, oh, there's like certain areas of the tracks that are like, if you play a certain intermission, you get to see an exclusive part. I could feasibly see someone like trying as many intermissions to discover that, and that's your reward for doing that. You get to discover a cool area that you never saw before. So for me, I love that. Again, if they simply let it so that you could choose the laps, it'd be perfect. But yeah, as a concept, I love it. The customization is what needs changes.
My big problem with it is you can't time travel. So we don't know. You can't. There is no world record holder for the cool Daisy Palace level.
Yeah.
I like that track more than some of the actual tracks in the game. Called Koopa Troop Beach.
Oh come on! I love Koopa Troop. I like it, man.
I think it's funny. I do think it's funny. I don't hate it.
I get it. Honestly, it's a bit too aggressively a circle, but I think in a game where like there's just like a lot going on with a lot of the tracks, having one that's just aggressively simple, like I think just works for me.
Honestly, yeah, that's fair. No, that's
like if there was too many like that, like the Peach Stadium, was it like the square? That's egregious. You telling me I go for an intermission just to get a square? That's insane. But Koopa Troop Beach is not trying to like fool anyone. It's a circle, bro. You know.
That's totally I think also like extending from that, like the like some of the P-switch missions in the free roam, like having those be like races that you can do. I want to play those with my friends.
Yes.
Like I don't worry about not letting me play them in like worldwide or whatever, but like just like let me have like a couple of those P-switch missions and let me play them online and like with friends. I want to race the Koopa Beach 1 with other people.
Yes. I think it just comes down to like they gave you this thing, but Nintendo have always been like pretty shit when it comes to custom. How long did it take us to get like an item customization? Do you know what I mean? Which on paper is like such a very simple function, man. Like fuck, man.
Yeah, and then just taken out immediately.
Yeah, I'm just like, what are we doing here, lads? Like, why'd you have to be so stubborn, man? Let us just play it how we want to play it. Like, you gave us the game. Let's customize it. They seem to be so like arsey about that. It's really annoying. But
yeah, kind of how I've been describing it on stream recently is I think they've made a really beautiful art project, and I would love it if they let us play it.
Yeah. Like they made like a Lego set, and they don't want us to like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they made like a beautiful Lego set in the basement, like a sit, and it's like, can I play with the Legos there? No, it's to be observed, not to be played. I'm just like, fuck, man. I just want to play with the Legos, man. What the hell, bro? No.
Yeah. No.
And also, Gio as well. Thank you for the 2. You could do 3 laps on each course. With the Daisy Palace one, you can't. No, like because it's intermission exclusive, you can only do 1 lap. So just to correct that. But yeah, like it seems that way. So hopefully, again, fingers crossed. It might take them a while, but they might give us like customization options eventually. Like this probably has the chance to either be like, I think if Nintendo just leave this game as is, it will be like a good Mario game that had a higher ceiling to reach that unfortunately didn't reach. But if they do fully embrace this game, this would easily, like, without a shadow of a doubt, be the best Mario Kart game they've ever made by like a notable margin. Like it really does depend on what they do with the next. It all depends. It all just depends on what they do next.
How are you feeling about the intermission? I have been doing exactly what you said. Me and a friend have been going through and playing every single one. We are 4 hours deep.
Shit.
We're having a lot. I actually really like the intermission.
Again, my only issue is that like I can't just customize them a bit more. I love them. Like they are way more substantial than I thought they would be. Like again, in the footage, fuck, I missed the thing. In the footage, like in the Nintendo Treehouse footage, did not do it justice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as in like it's like driving straight, like 100cc in the chaos of like an online game. Good. I'm glad it's straightaways, bro. Are you joking me? Like,
valid,
Jesus Christ, man. So like,
I wanted to give a recommendation. my favorite one that we've played so far, start at DK Spaceport and go to Peach Stadium. That's my favorite one I've played so far. We were both losing our minds at how cool it was.
I think we're gonna have to at some point. We will. If you got a list for me, we'll do like a section of the stream. Or do like an intermission Grand Prix or something. Well, if you got a list for me.
I'm working on a list currently.
Yeah, if you could send that my way, you've done a great service to the Empire.
Yeah, no problem.
But either way, I'm glad you're enjoying this game just as much as I am, honestly.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying.
Listen, I'm loving life. Yeah, the free roam is pretty neat. As I said, like I'm enjoying it, but as my opinion still stands in that I'm more of a knockout tour kind of guy. Again, this kind of mode just isn't like my bread and butter the same it is for you. Do you know what I mean? I'm liking it, but just like, yeah.
I love Knockout Tour, but they need to have more than 8 rallies to like entice me.
I'm fine with it. I just like the moment to moment interactions is what sells that for me. You're talking to a guy who like loves battle royale. So like battle royale and Mario is like. You know what I mean? That's like perfect. That's what. Say no more. You know what I mean? Say no more, fam. That's all I needed.
They did a great job with it. I heard in like higher level lobbies it can be a bit terrible, but I'm not there and I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm like, hey, I'm just playing with my stream and I'm having a lot of fun, okay?
Yeah.
If there's one thing I would say is, please, Nintendo, could you give us the option to spectate more people than the first person, please?
Yes. Oh my god.
It's so annoying. I want to do some running commentary, and all I'm doing is like, you know what I mean? I'm just like,
I don't care about this dry bones player who's like 10 years in front of everybody. I want to see the guy who's about to lose.
Yeah, I want to see like 2 people fighting for the fourth and final spot.
Yes.
That's what I want to see. I want to see the battle for fourth, man. Come on.
Crazy.
I know, yeah. Honestly, get in. As I said, this game's legacy will fully depend on whether Nintendo give us the small and big updates that this game is crying out for. But so far, I'm having fun, and this will easily tide me over until Bonanza comes out. What were you gonna say, sir?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't have much else to say, so I'm happy to let someone else hop in. But it'd be nice, chatting, and we should call offline sometime that isn't just me getting mad at you.
Well, if you're free this weekend, I'll bring my Switch 2 to work with you. I'm doing like an easy night shift, and we'll do some races.
That'll be great.
Yeah, just hit me up this weekend. Hit me up this weekend. I'll bring my Switch to work with me.
Oh yeah. All right, cool.
All right, sounds like a plan. Have a good one, man.
Right,
Peace out.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.
See you later. There you go. She yelled at me one time. It was crazy. You guys should have been there. She totally called me and yelled like really mean things to me. She called me like El Skibbity Toilet. It's actually unreal. You should have been there. What's this? Oh, another medal? Shit. Zozin, whenever you're ready. Actually, where's Luke? Am I yelling at Luke? Oh no, I'm yelling at Luke. Hey, Luke.
Hey,
why are you yapping at my thumbnail, bro?
I'm behind enemy lines. What's going on here?
Yeah. You're in the Mario Kart zone, okay? This is how the other side live. And this is fun, okay? Twitch is dead. Long live the Mario Kart Musquire Empire, right?
He does this weird segregation thing where he says, no, the Mario Karters stay here and the other guys can stay in their little box on Twitch.
Yeah, I do Gregregation, alright? That's how it is.
Gregregation, yeah, true. Yeah.
How you doing, Luke? If you guys don't know, this is my good friend Luke of many a year. Was it a Gen 1 Musquire? Literally Gen 1?
Yeah.
One of the oldest.
I'm
one of the oldest to ever
Charmander.
do it. Literally start a Pokemon type vibe. How have you been, man? Have you been enjoying Mario Kart?
Yeah, I mean, do you know what's weird, right? Is for me, I'm such a casual with Mario Kart, which is obviously, you know, considering the lovely reputation you've built up on YouTube. I'm sure you've got some people that probably get mad at the way that I play the game.
The people online, of course. Yeah, the people online.
Yeah, the people online. There are always people online. People online are saying.
Yeah. we got to catch Luke up on the YouTube memes. He doesn't get any of them, so if we reference
I
them,
understand what that means.
Yeah, you get the people online. People online.
Yeah,
that's a funny
because
one.
the people like to build little straw mans. It's like people online are saying the game's bad because that goes against what I say.
Yeah,
it's
literally. This community's full of comp people. There's no like casuals in this one. You know, I hate them. I secretly hate them all.
Right.
What were we gonna say, Luke? Your casual take?
Yeah, I was just going to ask mainly what you guys think are sort of the main techs that I should learn, because I have no idea how to play this game, essentially. I've played Mario Kart Wii, and that's about as early as I went when I was a kid.
I mean...
And I had 8 Deluxe, but I play it like an idiot because I hold down the A button for 200cc, and I don't know how to brake. Obviously, we don't have 200cc in this, which is fortunate, but this is still as chaotic, so I have no idea what text to learn.
I would say, like, I think one thing that's been a bit handy for me to learn in certain instances, you don't have to do it a lot because it's not as prevalent, because obviously there's no 200cc, but like brake drifting, like while you're drifting, you can tap B to like slow down a bit while still maintaining your drift. And like if you find yourself drifting and like hitting the wall rapidly, you can like tap the B button or even like press it for like a half second to like slow yourself down just a tad while still maintaining your drift.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a good tech you wanna learn. As for this game as a whole, just stay away from the middle, bro. If you're in the middle pack, just go towards the side. Don't go for the doubles. Don't go for the doubles unless you know you have a clear shot. Seriously, the amount of times I've gambled and I've lost, it's actually unreal, bro. But yeah, this game's just hard. Don't beat yourself up about it. This game's just tough, man. This game's just tough.
It looks. Yeah, it's one of those where like I feel like in Knockout Tour, just based on what I see, the boxers are so strong that like missing out on a 2
yes.
is just so bad. It's happened to me so many times.
A safer 1 is better than a risky 2 by a country mile, honestly. Yeah. So you want to go for a single one. But yeah, it's fun though, eh? Knockout Tour's kind of fun, right?
I'm finding it really fun because it's between this and playing Pokemon at the moment, and as much as I love Pokemon, it's playing really, really well on the Switch. I've played the game a million times, so it's nice to have something new to sort of stick my teeth into, I suppose.
Yeah.
And as I say, I'm shit at Mario Kart, so this is something new.
Yeah, like honestly, this is like the first time I've actually wanted to like consciously get good at a Mario Kart game because it's so much fun to play. There's just so much to learn. I'm actually interested in getting good at a Mario Kart game. I never thought I'd say that. I actually never thought I'd say that, broski. But like, I'm here for the long haul, man. I'm here for it.
Same. I think the thing is that what I can't wrap my head around yet is whether I like intermissions or not. Part of me likes it, part of me doesn't, and I really don't know where I stand on it.
I think they're better online than they are offline. Because the chaos. What I've learned is that like the chaos of the game makes it so that when the track layouts are quite simple, I think it still works because like you're still battling with 23 other people who just want you and like everything you stand for dead. You know what I mean? So like even though they're like relatively simple, again it doesn't bother me too much because there's just so much going on. There's just so much going on. And one thing I also like about the intermissions as well is that because like they have a lot of opportunities for like catching up, making those big shortcut catch-ups. So I really like them. Yeah,
that's fair. I actually, now you say that, I think the main thing that comes to my head is the only time I've actually properly noticed the intermissions is when I'm playing offline.
Yes.
Because I'm just grinding the Grand Prix. And it's probably because I'm so far out in front that I'm sitting there and going, I don't know if I like this. I'm looking at all the scenery, as a Sunday drive.
I will say that like this is easily the most boring game to be like good at. Because like there's just so much fun in the chaos of like playing the game. That like if you're out in front, like don't get me wrong, it's fun that you're in first, but like it's kind of boring at the same time. You know what I mean? Like the fun of being first is like playing a bunch of games where you've been like in the shit and like finally just out being in front for once. You know what I mean? Because I know for me like now when I'm in first, I appreciate every second of that because I'm like I know what it's like being in the muck, being in the thick of it. You know what I mean? So I get it, man. I get it.
I love it. It feels like they've just gone, do you know what, let's just make this... You know, when everyone talks about what Mario Kart's like when you play with your friends, it's like, you're going to end up killing each other. I don't think it's always like that, but I feel like this one, they've like leaned into it. They've gone,
definitely.
You know what, the way they talk about Mario Kart, let's make it like that.
Honestly, like, I get squished by someone, I want to fucking garrot them, honestly. I want them dead, bro. I want them dead. But like, I can't even get too mad, because like, I'm the same way. I'm a terrorist. As soon as I get Mega Mushroom, I squish everyone. I'm a terrorist, bro. No mercy anymore. I used to be nice. I used to like be like, oh, sorry guys, sorry. But like, now I don't care, bro. Like, I'm a terrorist. I'm an absolute terrorist. And someone's gonna clip me saying I'm a terrorist again because there's this trend of like clipping me saying I'm a terrorist. I happened last stream as well. So someone's gonna have it again. They're gonna have a compilation of me admitting I'm part of Sir Qaeda. You know what I mean?
There's a little knock at the door tomorrow morning.
Literally. We need to check your thinking. Yeah, I'm not thinking straight there, mate. Gotta be careful. Have you got a license for those illegal opinions?
Yeah, insane. I do love it though. I'm taking the Switch to Hannah's at the weekend, so I'm gonna see whether I can get her to hate me from it.
Oh, she's gone too?
No, she hasn't got. So I'm taking mine down to hers, and then we'll end up playing 2-player on the Switch.
Yeah. A divorce imminent.
Yeah. Could be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ton of fun. I'm probably gonna run some open lobbies in the weekend if you want to jump in as well.
Hell yeah, I'll let you know if I'm about. The only other thing I was going to say actually before I sort of open it up to if you want to get someone else in here sort of thing, was I really want to get drunk and just free roam. And just like be vibing in free roam, just sitting there going, oh yeah, this is the life, just absolutely off my head.
Oh, it's pretty fun, honestly. It's pretty therapeutic and fun. I've had a decent amount of fun with it. I've
not done any of it yet.
No, give it a try. Get a drink going. Stella in hand, give it a try.
Absolutely, that'll be the plan.
We're gonna have to. All right, Luke. We're gonna have to game at some point, okay? When are we gaming?
Good question.
Listen, you're the busy one. Like for the next week or two, like you're the busy out of the two of us, man.
Yeah, I mean I'm at darts tomorrow, and
you're
then
at darts,
Thursday
and then you're at the football, and then you're doing this. Like busy, millionaire, everywhere. He's everywhere, gamers. He's everywhere these days.
Oopsie. I think Thursday I'm at Hannah's. Her dad's got surgery, so I'm down there for the weekend essentially. So maybe Wednesday.
Wednesday we're gaming.
If not, it'll probably be later next week.
Let me know, man. Let me know. We'll do some gaming.
We'll do.
In a bit, Luke.
Speak in a bit.
Love
Take
you,
care. Bye. Love you too. Bye.
Zozin, pull someone else in. Big stream poke's fun. I'm just saying, he's just too busy for me, you know. Me and him used to be something, and now he's so busy. He's got a girlfriend, he's got a life, he's got a career. He used to be something. John, am I right? It's crazy, right? The situation's crazy, right?
The situation is insane.
It is pretty insane.
I did not expect to get.
Oh, the classic! Take a drink. Take a drink. I joined the pull-in place, and I didn't expect to get pulled in. What? Classic.
How many people have said that?
No, literally, it's like at least once or twice per stream. Guys, I didn't expect. You're in the place where you get pulled. What do you mean you didn't expect to get pulled in?
But I've only heard like 2 other people talk before I got here. Like this was quick, bro.
Oh my, unbelievable. Man. Anyway, John. Related to John Tron by any chance? I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared now.
No. Thank God I'm not, bro. Fucking 64.
Hey, Drew! What have you got for us, John? Anything you wanted to yap about?
Yeah, I wanted to ask a Pokemon-related thing, actually.
Well, I love Pokemon. Lay on me.
Yeah, I never heard you talk enough about Pokemon, because like, I've seen
I
you
know,
make
I need to. Like, here's the thing, is that like, any single time I want to go on a Pokemon arc, something else, either get busy or something else interests me. So like, it's been really hard to go on like a Pokemon arc on the channel, but I think SV is the perfect excuse. We're going to do some SV playthroughs, and then PLCA is around the corner, so we'll have some Pokemon 10, don't worry about that, man. And I got like some more Gen tier. I think we already did a Gen 1 tier list of every Gen 1 Pokemon ranked. I've got that video on the back burner. I need to like finalize that one, and then we'll do Gen 2 and 3 and 8. We got some stuff. We got some stuff going on for Pokemon. Don't worry about that. You Pokemon bros will be satisfied once I've done a bunch of Mario Kart stuff. Don't worry. But what did you want to yap about?
Yeah, as I was gonna say, like I didn't realize that Scarlet and Violet got updated, so I got the update.
Yeah,
last night.
It looks phenomenal, doesn't it?
It blows my mind. It blows my mind.
It's an actual fucking video game, isn't it? Holy shit!
Like, I can see the frames. Like
it's
specifically,
crazy,
it's like during the opening part where you're in the cave and then like Miraidon is just blowing open those rocks. It doesn't like nearly freeze my thing anymore. Like it's insane,
right?
There's frames.
It actually works. So Game Freak's just winning right now. Not only does SV Redemption, and they're making a game on Xbox despite Nintendo. You know what I mean?
Right. It makes me way more excited for ZA now too, knowing that it's actually going to run. Like,
yeah, honestly, it's actually going to run. I'm really excited. I'm actually so excited. Again, I haven't talked much about Pokemon because I just haven't had the avenue, and besides, I'm enjoying Mario Kart, but I'm really excited for it. Like super excited.
What's your favorite Pokemon, by the way?
Oh, I'm a millennial, so you can probably take a guess. All right, you can probably take a guess, and you'll probably get it right.
If it's Dragonite, please tell me it's Dragonite.
It's Dragonite.
Oh my God! Yes, we did the same one.
It's unironically it's Dragonite.
Yeah, it's the best. I have like a Dragonite plush just hanging in my windshield of my car. It's amazing. So it goes with me everywhere. I love it.
It's like my favorite. Mainly because it's just like it was like one of the most mysterious Pokemon to me growing up. Because like in the anime there was just this like really big one that killed Team Rocket for like no reason. It was just like this oversized Dragonite that just ended up like just sending Team Rocket to the stars, blasting off again. And I was just like, what was that Pokemon? It was like in shadow, so you didn't even see that. I was like, what the fuck was that Pokemon? And then when I finally played Pokemon Blue, and again, you meet Lance, right? Who like is this like really cool. He's got a cape, which when you're like 6 years old, someone having a cape is like the coolest thing on planet Earth, right? And then he has like that opening monologue because even though I'm 6, I can still read quite well because of Pokemon. Thank you, Pokemon. He has this like really cool speech. You know, dragons are hard to raise and train, but their powers are indestructible. They're virtually invincible. So are you ready, Mustafa? Your league challenge ends with me. And then you see him, and then like he's got this cool ass cape, and then he sends out Gyarados. So I'm like, I've seen Gyarados. Is there another? And then you see Dragonair. I'm like, what the hell, Dragonair? It looks cool, but not that. And you see Aerodactyl, and I'm like, what the hell, Aerodactyl? Not seeing it. And then you see Dragonair, and you're like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? You're like, whoa, man. And then he does Hyper Beam and kills your Pokemon in one go, and you're like, what the hell is this beast? And then like I see in the Pokedex, I want to catch one for myself. Area unknown. I'm like, what do you mean area unknown? Where can I get one of those? Where can I get one of those? And then like you go, okay, maybe it evolves from Dragonair, right? You're like, okay, it's Dragonair. And then, area unknown. At least in red and blue. I think in yellow you can catch them, but like, in red and blue, area unknown. And then like, I didn't know Dratini existed because no NPC trainer has a Dratini. So like both in the anime that I watched as a kid and the game I played, Dragonair was this like mysterious Pokemon that I could just never get access to. And I became obsessed with it. And then eventually when I did end up getting one, like in Crystal, like you get that Dratini with extreme speed. I didn't end up raising it because I was far too impatient for that. But I just became obsessed with it. Like, you know what I mean? I was just like, fucking love Dragonite, bro. I love Dragonite. It was such my favorite Pokemon. Fucking love it, man.
Oh. Yeah, I think I cheated to get my first Dragonite.
Did you? Oh my god, cheater.
I don't remember which game it was, but which is the game where you go to like the game corner and it's one of the ones you can buy?
I'm not. I know there's one. Is it gold? Is it like Hard Gold Soul Silver? Is there a Dratini?
It might be. It might be that one. But like I played it on an emulator, so what I did, because I couldn't match the thing to get the 3 symbols in a row, I like would just slow down the game to line it up.
Oh my god, you're a cheater. Oh my god, you cheat. Oh my god, you're cheating.
Yeah. I'll admit it, bro. I don't care. That's how desperate I was.
That's unbelievable. You said the E word as well, man. You can't say that. Nintendo's gonna come after me now. I hope you're. I'm gonna get banned because of you. Unreal. Unreal stuff. But yeah, no, easily one of my favorites. Easily one of my favorites, 100%. What's your favorite game though, real quick?
For Pokemon, I am biased as hell, but I started in Gen 5, so it's probably Black 2, White 2.
Classic. He's one of you, Luke. He's one of you. Not a bad choice though. Not a bad choice. For me, it's still Platinum. I love Platinum.
That's a good shout too. I love Platinum.
Big fan. Big fan. Platinum and Black 2, White 2, just can't go wrong with those two.
Right.
Anyone saying Hard Gold Soul Silver in the Big 25, I'm like, come on, brother. Level curve, the level scaling is not your friend, alright? It's not your friend in that game.
I don't enjoy any of the Kanto Johto games, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know what it is with them. I just...
Not even what, like Far Red Leaf Green or whatever?
They're fine, I guess, but like, I don't really know how to explain it, man. I just didn't care for them.
All right, Peter. I did not care for Fire Red Leaf Green. It just insists upon itself, Lois. It just insists upon itself. That's how you sound, okay?
I'll take it.
That's how you sound, bro. Fucking Peter Griffin in Fortnite looking ass. Get out of here, man. Get out of town, bro. I'm mad now. You made me mad. How do you feel? You made me mad.
You know what? I'll say something that'll make you happy, okay? Because I haven't heard anyone agree with you with this take. Yeah, I'm the only one. I don't understand why people hate the remake of Toast Turnpike. That track is awesome.
Oh my god, yes! Yes, you're one of us! Yes! I found the second 8 Turnpike not hater. I found you! Yes, John! Oh my god!
Yeah, that's the only one.
Oh my god, finally I found a second person who doesn't utterly hate that track's guts. Because yeah, I think it's serviceable. I wouldn't even say like I'm a big fan. I just think it's like a B, you know? Like, come on, man.
I agree. Like, I think I still think the original's better technically, but like they're still both good. Like the new one is.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Right.
Listen, we're a dying breed, us. Okay, we gotta look after our own. All right, we gotta look after our own.
Oh, 100%, bro.
100%. John, a pleasure talking to you, man.
Thanks for bringing me in here. It was awesome.
No problem. You got to thank Zozin for that. She's the one handling all this. And have a good one, yeah?
Thank you, Zozum. Yep. Have a
There
good
we
rest
go,
of
there
your
we
night.
go. Yeah, peace. Listen, Meg Marxio, listen. I'm not taking any bribes, okay? I know you want to yap. It's up to Zozum. She's doing the pulling, okay? Sir Musty cannot be paid off anymore, all right? There's no sliding fives under the table. It's not me doing the thing anymore. It's all Zozum, all right? Can I change character, actually? Who's next? Who got pulled in? Okay, who called it the Goon Squire Empire? Zozum, could you sort them out, please? Have a fucking word with them.
Hold on. Okay.
What's up, Meg Marxio? How you doing?
Okay.
I'll lay it on
Wario Stadium pisses me off to no end.
Yeah? How
Not
come?
only is it such an aggressive overcorrection of the original. The
Yeah.
original was long. I get what they were going for with that. They wanted to shorten it. I get what they mean with that.
Yeah?
However, all
Pop
they
off.
did was turn it into SNES Mario Circuit 2.5.
Guys, he's going on an AVG. He's having his
Literally
HN moment,
compare
guys.
it with-
What were they thinking? Am I right?
I'm not joking. I'm not fucking joking.
What were
when
they
I'm saying this.
thinking, Magmoxio,
Compare it
man?
with fucking SNES Mario Circuit 2, and you will see the exact fucking same thing. There are only 2 turns that are slightly different, except you have less off-road, and even
Oh,
that,
guys,
like,
he's furious.
I'm very upset about this. This has been like, to be
honest,
it started processing, and like I just.
He's crashing out.
But like,
Yeah, it's over.
On top of that,
it's
like,
so,
the
it's so
jump-
over. Go on. Keep going.
like the freaking jump, the jump, like the big jump in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Even that was still kind of butchered, because at least with like the original version, this version they still butchered it. But in the 7 version, they still had the fucking glider ramp. They still had the cool fucking glider ramp that you could do in this, and it's like now it's there's like cool like engine thing at the end of it, but like even then, it doesn't make up for the fact that it takes away a lot of the depth of Mario
depth of
Circuit
the-
2. Like
yeah.
somehow like what I find so frustrating is like they already have Mario Circuit 2 in the game. They already have it.
But-
Why did we need another one?
Have you considered
like
that,
literally?
Magmoxio?
You look at the.
Have you considered that?
What's up?
The original was really, really bad, so turning this track not really, really bad is like a win. Have you considered that?
Okay, but that's the thing. It's still mid as fuck. It's still mid as fuck. It's just a different type of mid. That's what I find more insulting about it. It's not painfully long. It's not painfully short. It's just one you barely think about.
What were
the
they
only
thinking,
good
right?
aspect of it is the fucking theming. That's the only good aspect of it is the goddamn theming. That's the only like actually positive thing I will give that. Because the theming is like perfectly on point. I won't deny that. But everything else about it, the design, the like I get they were trying to shorten it from the original. I understand that. But that doesn't mean turn it into fuck.
Personally, listen, I admire the passion, but like I can't say I've played the track enough to either be with you or against you. So I'm literally a backseat. I feel like I'm being held hostage by the AVGN, and you're 1 second away from saying brown bricks in Minecraft. No, it's fine. Listen, I admire the passion, and I'm here for it. But like I said, I wish I played it more so I could have a take on there. But as far as I'm concerned, it just doesn't suck anymore. So by default for me, it's better. But whether I feel like it goes against what the original tried to go for, I'd have to play it more to figure out. So I just don't have as refined a take as you. I'm really sorry.
Like, my main point is like, on top of all the like actually good, like I feel like it's a worse overcorrection than what they did with Sky Garden. Sky Garden, and especially
that's a bit crazy, brother. That's a bit crazy.
I'm not joking.
Now you're losing me. Now you're
Sky
losing me,
Garden
bro.
and Sunset Wilds are ass. I will not deny that. But I do think this is easily the worst when it comes to trying to oversimplify a track design. Because it's
Like,
such a.
I just have to disagree with you on principle. Like, they took a good track in Sky Garden and made it shit. Like, simplified it and made it worse.
No,
in Sunset Wilds, like they took a gimmick and just removed it. In this one, like you could maybe argue they overcorrect the longness to make it a bit too short. But like on a principled stance, like I don't think that could be worse than what they did with Sunset Wilds, removing the whole point, and Sky Garden removing all the like nuance. I just don't think I can ever agree with that.
I get where you're coming from with that. But my main counterpoint to this is it didn't need to be Mario Circuit 2. That's my main counterpoint, because if you literally compare the minimaps are like the key point to this. They are the exact same except for the top right section and the bottom right section. Those are the only ones that don't change at all.
I would argue that, like, even if it is similar to Mario Circuit 2, Mario Circuit 2 is kind of one of three in a Mario Circuit track, whereas Wario Stadium is its own complete package with a unique set of themes. So even if it is like similar-ish in layout, I think they both serve different functions for their overall tracks.
No, get what you mean with that?
Yeah.
I'm just pissed about it. It's just, I wish it was still kept to be at least a little longer and more complex. That's the main thing. Is
I mean,
we sacrifice the complexity for the sake of shortening it. That's the main frustration point.
Was the original even that complex? It was just long. I don't really think it was that complex.
It was long. It was long. I won't deny that. It was long, but
it wasn't complex. That's the part I'm fighting.
It could have been.
Like,
that's the main thing. Is what could have been.
What could
There's
have been?
There's so much room.
What
they
do you
could add more? They could add more off-road. They could add more, like, perfect example. They could add more grind rails or like areas where you can like go into like the stands and stuff like that. You don't really get that in this one because instead of trying to like, it's. I get what they were going for. Excuse me. I get what they were going for with like the scrapyard feel, but it just. I don't know. There's so much about it that just. You know what it is? It's Uncanny Valley. I think that's the best way to describe it. Is
Uncanny Valley, huh? Wario Stadium, Uncanny Valley, huh? Crazy. For me, I miss the copy paste Wario heads. Honestly, that's what I miss.
No, that is a fair point. That is a funny thing.
That was a funny element that went missed.
They should have had Wario faces made out of scrap metal. That would have been so fucking funny.
Been cool. That'd have been cool. But even Mario disagrees and says the rail and wall strats you can pull off on Wario Stadium are actually really intricate and interesting and insane, even.
But that's the thing. I think that could have been expanded upon. Make some of the more like longer areas proper like areas you can actually do stuff with. I don't know. I'm overthinking this a bit. But
maybe. Again, I think give it like
there's just so much.
Give it a month when like most people have like a refined take, and we'll see how insane you really are. Okay, that's probably you gotta wait on it. This is a take that has to cook in the Bunsen burner, and then on the oven, should we say, the Bunsen burner, and then we'll see. We'll see if it holds up to scrutiny. I think another part of it is just a lot of it is like kind of fresh too, because like I'm like realizing more and more. It was like, the more I was realizing, the more aggressively angry I was getting, as you could probably tell. The more you noticed, the angrier you got. Oh, Daisy looks kind of cool. I'm sorry,
I couldn't quite hear that.
The more you noticed, would you say? Would you say you noticed some things, and you didn't like?
No, the more I realized about it, the more it got more. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I've been up since. I've been up since 11 at night. It's currently 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me.
I would buy that. You maybe are. I would buy that excuse, Magmoxia, but you're no stranger to coming in and giving a passion-laden rant, regardless of your status of tiredness. So do you know what? I don't buy this. Okay, you're making you're just like the Meech. You're making stuff up, Lunchbox, yo. You're making excuses.
I'm not even trying to make shit up. I just deadass.
He's tired. He's got a headache. My little brother was playing.
It's not even that. It's also just I've had a lot on my mind because my grandmother ended up having to go to the hospital. So I've been kind of. My mind's just been a little foggy recently, but. Thankfully, she's coming home, so that's good.
That's good. Say hello to Grandma for me, okay? Say the streamer man said hello.
I will say those exact words. The streamer man said hello.
It's like, what? Who's that? Is she that like internet savvy? Like if you said that, would she be like, how confused would she be?
To be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. I'll try it, but
We'll see.
We'll both,
let
we'll
me
both
know.
find out.
Keep me updated. Give me the Magbox your update. All right.
I'll keep you updated, man. I'll keep you updated.
Either way, as I said, count it a month from now. I'll pull you back in for a redo of your Wario Stadium take. We'll see how you feel. I'll probably have a more refined take, so I'll see how I feel, and we'll put a pin in this conversation for 30 days. Yeah. How does that sound?
All right. I'm still probably gonna feel the same way because even early on, I was kind of noticing like I really did not like the changes that they made to it. But now that I'm like realizing more and more why I don't like it, it's just one of those things where it's like, oh boy.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if you notice things. We'll have to see. But either Magbox, a pleasure as always, man. And I'm Grandma better get home safe, all right? And tell her to subscribe to my channel.
I don't even think she has a Google account. I'm gonna be real.
Man. Bruv, I was hoping to add her on Google Plus, but I guess not. Have a good one, man. Peace out.
All right, man. See ya.
Very passionate man. We'll do one chat. Okay, last one, and then we're doing some online races. Okay. Dracon. What's going on, Dracon? Damn, that's crazy, Dracon. That's crazy, brother. Tell me more. I know, right? Oh no, he's gone. Okay. Hit the flagpole, baby. Okay, Zozo, we gotta pull someone else in, I guess. Can you play as Conkdor? Is Conkdor on the map? Oh, hang on, is this EDM Baby Park? Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Why did Baby Park get this treatment? What the fuck? That's so stupid, I love it. One more person? Am I pulling someone in? Ba, da, da, da. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba, da, da, da. MVP. What's going on, brother?
All right, I gotta mute the stream. There we go. Now it's not echoing. How's it going, man?
It's going great. What about you?
Doing good myself. I do not have a Switch 2, so I can't necessarily join you, unfortunately.
It's all those donos, man. It's all that dono money you keep giving me.
Yeah, no, don't worry though.
Yeah?
I've got a big trip to the Paradise City, where the money shines and the old women are, I guess, kind of pretty. We're gonna be going to Las Vegas here in a month. We're gonna get that Gamba money up.
Well, Gamba, let's go! Real life, Gamba, baby. Listen, if you make it big, don't forget about the Summer Sea stream, okay? Don't forget about us.
Oh. We will not forget Sir Musty in this household. But in the meantime, while I avoid getting a Switch 2, my friends will never live it down if I buy a Switch 2 after all the shit I've been saying about it.
Really? Oh my! Are you like a? Hang on, were you there when you covered Mutahar? Who like did the same thing? Like he literally.
I wasn't there when I saw in the feed. I knew what was gonna happen when I clicked in the comments section though. I'm like, oh no, he caved in.
Yeah. Is this a real life Mutahar situation? Are you like this thing sucks? Fuck this. Fuck this.
I wouldn't. Here's the thing. I wouldn't say that. I think it's great. I think the console is. I think the games are great. I think the console is cool. I don't even think the console's that bad. It's just everything else, right? But then that point's been done to death, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the $80 games that get me, right? Because $450 for Switch 2 is not bad.
Yeah.
The other thing, if Xbox, PlayStation is going to be $500, and then obviously the PC that varies, but that tends to be way more.
Yeah.
But considering I have like a Steam Deck, it's like I'm not really dying for Cyberpunk 2077 on the Switch 2.
No, I get you.
I get it for like half the price.
Yeah, on a PC,
but,
yeah. I get you.
That's neither here nor there. So, in the meantime, I managed to play the only Mario Kart I hadn't played until World came out. I managed to play Double Dash.
Way! What did you think?
And I think it's great. I think it's probably one of my favorite Mario Karts. 100%.
Would you use the dreaded C word to describe it?
It has charm.
It's so charming. It's so charming.
You have no idea how much Mustyism I've adopted. Like I will at least once a day go to myself. People online.
It's like looking into a strange mirror whenever people repeat my own language back at me. I'm just like, really have created our own little like fork of the English language, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's strange.
You dare use my own spell against
me. Exactly. I was there when the texts were written. You know what I mean? It always feels a little like humbling but strange at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like looking into a mirror that like is flattering you, but you also know that's not how you look. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how it feels like.
If you were seeing me in the mirror, I think you'd be very, very concerned because I am like white as snow.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And maybe me impersonating you might be a little
might be a little strange there. Might be a little strange, but hey, you are a gamer after all. You know how the gamers be, man.
You know, gamers and their gamer words.
Yeah, the gamers and their gamer ways. You know what I mean? That's how it be. But either way,
I even said gamer. I said gamer with a hard R, man.
Shit. Bruv, did you have a gamer era where like you were a bit of a gamer chud? Because I mean, I back when I used to play Call of Duty, I definitely was. Like between 2009 and 2014, you probably wouldn't recognize the me I am now. It's fair to say. Did you have a phase?
I'm not happy with who I was when I played Overwatch.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like OG Overwatch too.
How bad did it get? Like, was it like, were you the one trick, or were you the one like people whinging at one tricks? Were you like the person getting angry at the gamer girls playing Moresty? Like, what was it?
You know why I was cooked? I was a Junkrat main. zero skill required.
No aim, no brain.
I shoot grenades over the wall and everyone dies. I'll pop a rip tire and sometimes I'll make the game sway in our favor, but otherwise I'll get it destroyed and lose. And I used to be a competitive Andy, and I was hard stuck bronze for a very long time.
Actually bronze or like what?
Actual bronze.
Literally,
I didn't make it to silver until like year 2.
No way! Fuck yeah, no, that's rough.
And I only
toxic at bronze. Toxic at bronze is crazy work. I'm real.
Toxic bronze is real bad. Marvel Rivals is the same thing, and I get like more.
That's crazy work. Because like I definitely was a bit toxic on Overwatch. But like at least I was trying to push diamonds, man. You know what I mean? I was like hard stuck trying to push diamond. You were like that from the rip, brother. What the? That's crazy, man.
I wasn't that bad. I mean, I didn't really use voice chat a whole lot. I was a little teeny tiny boy.
Oh, so, were you one of those that like every time you died?
I wasn't like calling people slurs. If that's
no. You do something worse. Every single time you died in the game and you felt like you weren't getting healing, you spam thanks over and over in the text chat, wouldn't you? That's what you do, right?
If I was having a bad day,
you're one of those. That's like the Rocket League equivalent of what a save, by the way, guys. Like whenever you die and you spam thanks.
Nice save.
Yeah, literally, that's like the equivalent. It's so toxic. It's actually so bad. Whenever you meet a DPS that does that damage character, I'm just like, yeah, we're having a shit game, bro. We're having a shit. You're having a shit game. Oh man.
But, I mean, to get back to the positive, Double Dash, it's kind of peak. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, back to Double Dash. That's what we're talking about.
I guess if you want to complain about the controls, I would say, what's that one phrase that we like to use all the time? Proficiency, deficiency.
Yeah, one of those.
Except Sherbet Land, I think you're kind of valid actually if you're saying that.
Yeah, it's like it's slippery on top of slippery. Sherbet Land just doesn't work in that game. It just doesn't work. It and then Dry Desert is just kind of there. But like the other courses are great. Yeah, definitely.
Even like Luigi Circuit, that's like the baseline. It's like fun because you get the oncoming traffic on the other side of the road, and there's some chaos that we have there. Mm-hmm. What I think is interesting is that they'll change up the layouts based on what CC you're playing, because this is a game where you have to play all the CCs to get all the content.
Mm-hmm.
And in 50cc, the lanes are actually
they're locked
off. A divider in the middle.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
once you get into 100, 150, it's like, okay, let's open these up and
let's open up these bad boys. Yeah, it's neat, isn't it? It's neat. What would you say was like Camp the MVP's top 5 Double Dash racetracks? Number 5. What's number 5?
Oh no. I was hoping we'd do like a funny ranking voice of like all the Mario Karts because now I've played all of them.
Oh shit! Okay,
Except for one.
so Cam, the MVP was it like? Are we doing top 8?
Should I
Like,
do,
or
like,
are we counting
do
tour as well?
funny, Should we do funny gamer like number 5, or should we like go chills like number 5?
Oh, okay. Give me the chills. Give me the chills.
All right.
Cam, the MVP's top 5 Mario Karts. Go on, you go now. Number 5. Number 5. Can't do yours,
Number 5.
What's
Mario Kart? Yes.
It
may be a decent game, but the retro tracks kind of hold it back. It does have customized emblems though, so it gets a pass.
That's a really good chills impression. What's number 4? What's number 4?
Number 4, Mario Kart 7. It's an alright Mario Kart with a very solid retro selection, but as it turns out, Mario Kart 8 exists, so it's just been eclipsed.
It's way too good in here.
It's like how Smash 4 is to Ultimate, right?
Yeah,
Ultimate
no,
is
I agree.
literally just 4 bit better. That's the same thing with 7 and 8.
Yeah.
And I guess you could say Mario 8 and Deluxe, but like, who's counting?
Yeah, who's going? So number 3. Give us number 3.
Number 3, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It has a ton of great tracks and content, especially with DLC. But as you may know, the DLC varies in quality from the base game.
Certainly does, doesn't it? I think that's gonna be. It's gonna be funny how. Sorry, just to cover it. It's gonna be funny how like the way people perceive it, like in history. Like, what's Mario Kart 8's legacy gonna be? Like, are people gonna look upon the Booster Course pass favorably?
That's a real thing, right?
Or are they gonna see it as like tacked on DLC, like to fill out the game? Like, is it gonna be considered like filler content, or is it gonna be considered like totally valid? Like, it's gonna be fun to see like the perception, the legacy of that game in the future.
That's the thing, right? On an objective level, getting 48 more tracks for $25 is really good.
Yeah.
But you kind of have some like, you have like Toad Circuit, Sunset Wilds. If you're not a fan of Tour, there's like a city in every cup. But then you have like a bunch of, you just have 3 more Rainbow Roads, and then you have, well, 2 more, because the other 3 are in base game.
Yeah.
You have 2 Rainbow Roads that are very well revered. You have you have a bunch of solid ones in there mixed with
yeah,
but you know, tons of content.
It'll be funny to see the legacy. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what people like 100%. Who like. I was gonna say didn't play 8 Deluxe, but that's weird to think about. People that didn't play 8 Deluxe because just how much it fucking sold. But it's gonna happen in like 5 years. It's gonna be people who never played 8 Deluxe, and are gonna go back and try it, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell? What is this game? This was considered the best Mario Kart at the time." It's gonna be pretty fun to think about. But yeah, and your honorable mention. Do an honorable mention real quick before your number 1.
Honorable mention instead of number 2.
Oh no! Wait, what? Oh no, it's number 2. Sorry, no, number 2. Then honorable mention. My bad.
We were at
my
3.
bad. I lost track. No, number 2.
You're good.
Number 2. Number 2. Number 2.
Number 2, Mario Kart Double Dash. It has fantastic gameplay. It has great special items. It makes you think about your character choice going in, and it has a solid selection of. And while the track pool may be small, most of them are very good. It's a real shame that those Bowser Castle and Rainbow Road it hasn't come back.
We know what number 1 is.
It's
called the Rainbow Roads. It's the road where you go, where you die. Wait, no, we always knew what number 1 was going to be. But what's your honorable mention?
Right. Hey, you know my reputation here. Although honorable mention. No, honorable mention. Mario Kart Super Circuit.
Wait.
It is objectively the best of the original trilogy. As Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 leave a bit to be desired. Super Mario Kart is just worse F-Zero, and Mario Kart 64 is for 2010's Nintendo YouTuber boomers.
Way!
Although I guess the battle mode is good.
Yeah, hell yeah. The slander. I'll take the slander.
I haven't played the battle mode.
No, I ain't played the battle mode in 64 neither. No, I ain't played the battle mode in 64 neither. I just take everyone's word for it when they say, "Oh, it's the best." And considering that
it's like Block Fort in there.
Yeah, no,
Block Fort is like revered, right?
Yeah, considering it has Block Fort, it's like elimination-based battle mode, and when you get eliminated, you become a bomb to like bomb the other person. Just seeing footage of it, I'm just like, oh, do you know what? I could believe this is like the best battle mode.
I mean, yeah, that's my favorite character to play as in Mario Kart. Domestic terrorism.
Hell yeah. I am a terrorist after all. Clip that one again, chap.
There's a pretty mean joke. How edgy can we be with like the jokes, right?
Is it going to be? I wonder where the white guy is going to take the terrorist bit. Man, I wonder where he's going to take that, gamers. Crazy camp.
Oh no,
brother.
Oh, it's gonna...
You know, you should have just said it. You set it up. Now it's gonna be a shit joke. Nah, you ruined it.
You wanna know what's the cherry on top of that?
What's that gone? What's that?
I'm Christian too.
Crazy, huh? Dad, you're gonna start a holy war, huh? Crazy. Oh, great, crazy stuff. Hey, listen, it was Eid a couple of days ago. Okay, it was the holy day. You can't be mean to me. All right, can't be doing that.
Yeah, I know. El Skibbity.
El Skibbity indeed, man. But number one, give us your number one.
Harmonizing the jokes. Number one, Mario Kart Wii. Do you know why I like Mario Kart Wii? Because of my nostalgia.
My father, guys, my father. It had so many cool memories, guys. So many cool memories, guys. I played as a kid. I loved playing on automatic controls because I was a shit dopey little kid who couldn't play manual because I was bad. Yes, guys, I loved it.
I gave you so much ammo. I literally gave you a my father story. Literally.
My father gives my father. That's you, man. Unbelievable.
My father, my dry bones and the Magic Cruiser.
Fucking. You're not even a Quacker guy. You're a Magic Cruiser guy as well. Come on, man.
No, well, he was. My dad.
Oh, your dad was. Your dad was.
I fucked with a Magic Cruiser too.
Was it a Quacker? Did you fuck with a Quacker ever?
Did I? Maybe a couple. I didn't really play bikes a lot until I got older and was like, oh wow, bikes are just better.
Yeah, they just kind of rock. Either way,
otherwise, it was mainly because I would not play smaller characters. I would play medium or large characters. So you couldn't use the Quacker with the.
No, you couldn't. I was a baby Luigi kid, so it was great. You know what I mean? It was great. I loved the Quacker.
My go-to car was the Wild Wing because it was race car, and I was a boy, and I had I was a little boy and I had a car.
And you liked it because I had wings so you could fly.
Right? Yeah, it was sick.
Hell yeah. All right, Cam.
I was a Hot Wheels Andy as a kid.
Listen, we're getting yap forever, okay? You're baiting me. You're literally about to bait me into a Hot Wheels conversation, okay? Brother, you're yap maxing, okay? You're yap maxing, okay? Have a good one, brother, okay? We'll talk soon, all right? Peace out.
All right, bye.
Bye. Fuck, man. What a yapper. Where's Dracon? Let's give Dracon another chance because Dracon didn't miss this chance. All right, Drake, on attempt number 2. If you fuck this up, you're cooked. All right, you're cooked. What's it, Zozin? We'll give Dracon a chance real quick. Dracon?
Hi.
We fixed the mic? What's up, brother?
Okay. Hello.
How's it going, broski?
Fine. I've got my university exams this week.
You think you're gonna rock them?
I don't know.
What do you mean? I don't know. Are you gonna rock them or not, bro? Give us the take.
If I really lock in tomorrow, I might.
You better lock in, bro. You better lock in, little bro. All right. Oh, that's your band. That's your band. Okay. I'm actually gonna ban you. All right. I don't want you reading my Discord. My Discord sucks anyway. You better lock in, broski. All right. If I don't see a passing grade, we're mods. We're sorting them out. We're taking them out back.
I'm gonna jab and then I'm gonna go to sleep because in Spain it's like, well.
Yeah, it's late. It's late, isn't it? Yeah, it's like 10:30. It was 12. It's 12:30, midnight.
But in Spain it's like 1 hour later.
So yeah, man, you gotta be going to bed then, innit?
Yeah. So I was waiting to jab.
What have you got for us? What quick yap have you got for us?
I have 2 options.
Go on.
2 pills, if you will. I can either give a 3D Mario ranking, and we can work from there, or I can say a Sonic hot take that's kind of specific.
Okay, give us the Sonic hot take. See if we can go with that. If not, we'll do the free Mario one.
I think a large portion of the vocal tracks from the soundtracks are not that good. Some of the weakest songs from these soundtracks.
Shit. That's
I
crazy.
I think people sleep on the like level themes, instrumental tracks way too much, and I think like honestly, on average, I like listening to them more.
I think what it is that like generally like the vocal tracks tend to like there tends to only be like maybe one or like a couple in a game, and they tend to play at like more pivotal moments, so it just makes it more memorable, you know. So I think it makes sense why people like them a bit much. Maybe a bit too much glazery, but I think it makes sense, right? You know, Live and Learn plays at that like, cool moment. You know what I mean?
Aside from, I guess, Frontiers, because the only good tracks in Frontiers are the vocal tracks. Basically, like other games, like I'm thinking Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic Unleashed. Like I think those games have way better level themes, instrumentals than they have vocals.
That's a little spicy, brother. I'll be real with you. Like, don't get me wrong. Like what's it? If we're making Sonic Adventure 2, like, yeah, Metal Harbor fucks. Radical Highway, fucking love Radical Highway. You know what I mean?
I love Metal Harbor.
But like, I think it's just like, again, like they play it usually this cool ass moment. You know what I mean? So like, it just really makes it more memorable. You know? Like, again, like I said, there might be some gluckery going on in the community, but it just has that cool moment. Like also, I Am All of Me in Shadow the Hedgehog. Like it plays on that cool ass intro. You know? So it just makes it more memorable. You know?
Yeah, I think maybe it's because I don't know. I used to like them more, but I also used to be like the kind of guy who only listened to video game music.
Oh man, fake music kind of guy.
Like, yeah, but during 2024, I kind of got really into like rap and pop music.
Yeah.
So now I'm like going back and I'm like.
So now that you listen to real music, you hate all the fake video game music, and I feel like you're being a bit racist there, man. Classic Spaniard. Classic. You're gonna tell all the tourists to leave your country, aren't you? Crazy. What's been going on with that, man? Why are you telling all the tourists to leave, man? What's going on in Spain?
I don't know.
People are crazy. At some point in my life, I did really want to visit Spain, but I'm scared now, man. You guys are gonna bully me.
People are crazy. No, it's because like the government does a bad job at like making tourist attractions not like cannibalize the
local area. I don't know. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I just want to see Spain, man.
I know.
What the hell, bro? It's not my fault.
I live in like in southern Spain in like a really prolific and like an historically important part of the city, and like half of it is now like Airbnbs, and so there are like campaigns to stop that. So people tell tourists like don't go there, it sucks.
You gotta protest the government, man. Like it's not my fault. I've done nothing
That's
wrong.
What I'm trying to do.
I'm trying to be a good tourist. I just want to see. I want to visit. You know, like it's not my fault. What have I done? Are you saying it's all my fault, Drake? What the hell? Well, like, what would you say? Just to go on your 3D Mario thing. What would you say? What's your favorite 3D Mario? Just real quick on that.
Okay. Wait, I can't hear you.
Oh, what? What happened?
Oh, it's okay now. Okay.
How am I doing? Am I an idiot? How am I doing this? This is... Hang on, I gotta figure this one out. But yeah, what's your favorite 3D Mario?
Odyssey. That's my favorite game of all time.
Odyssey. Favorite game of all time? Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
And I think this my second favorite game of all time. After what I played yesterday, it's now Deltarune, I think.
Delta? You're a Deltarune guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. How much did Toby Fox pay you to say that?
I don't know, but there was an Among Us joke in chapter 4, and it was.
Oh my god! There's an spoilers. Oh my god! I need to play it. Listen, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it this week. We're gonna play it, okay? You're lying. There is an action Among Us joke. You're lying to me. But anyway, like, go on. What's the other? Odyssey. So what? You don't like it over Galaxy?
Okay. So I guess my hottest take is that Galaxy is just okay.
So what? How much did Zozin pay you to say that?
So here's my take. I think there are 3 3D Mario games that are just okay. Then there are like 2 good to great ones, then 2 incredible ones, and then Odyssey, which is peak. So,
Okay, so which ones are just okay then?
So the just okay ones are in order from worst to best: Mario 64, 3D Land, and Galaxy.
You'd put Galaxy on the same tier as 64 and 3D Land. Brother,
A bit above, but not that much.
brother, that's
Because I think
that's crazy, brother. I'll be real with you. That's crazy.
I think Galaxy is like trying to be a mix of like sandbox and linear. Obviously more linear than sandbox, but it's like I think inheriting the weaknesses of both approaches without many of the strengths.
That's that's a little crazy, broski. I'll be real. That's a lot
But, like,
crazy. If anything, I think it's like a really good mix of the two. I think because obviously, I think what Galaxy had to do is because obviously it was the first like course clear type Mario game, so like they wanted to bridge the gap between a course clear Mario game and an exploration sandbox Mario game. But obviously, since they'd never done a 3D course clear game, they wanted to like kind of have enough sandboxy elements for you to get used to it, while also making it clear that it's a course clear Mario game. And I think at the time, I think it worked. And even playing it again in isolation, I think it still maintains excellent aspects of both. I think in the modern day, it's definitely left maybe a bit wanting, like the boot out system, maybe you could argue. And also, I've seen the argument that like Galaxy 2 like perfects this formula by having each Galaxy be perfectly balanced, as all things should be, some might say. But like to say Galaxy is just okay is like, what? That's crazy, man. Bro, that's crazy.
I think Galaxy 2 has like way better level design in that it builds on ideas.
I would say it does the reverse. It doesn't build enough on ideas. Like,
Really?
yeah, no, honestly, like off the top, I haven't played Galaxy 2 in a while, but like, yeah, like I think if anything, that's a problem like Galaxy 1 and 2 have. They don't like expand on previous levels enough for me. And I remember Galaxy 2 being a bit worse because there's only like 2 stars at most per galaxy, so they never really explore enough concepts well enough for me.
What I mean is that like each star, it's like a good level that progresses its mechanics, like the Mario design thing that everybody knows. In Galaxy 1, it's kind of like they introduce the mechanic and they do like 1 or 2 evolutions maybe, and then it's like that's it.
I remember there being
Like
some. I do remember there being some. Like, yeah, I do remember there being some instances of that, but like I remember like also I think the one that surprised me the most was the level with Bouldergeist. Like, 'cause they introduced the Bomboos, and then they just simply don't use the Bomboos again until the factual fight with the Bouldergeist, which I actually did think in hindsight is pretty weird. So there is definitely a bit of that. I will agree. I need to play Galaxy 2 again because it's been a long time since I played Galaxy 2. I need to like replay that because obviously I've been playing a bunch of Galaxy 1 for the video that's going to be out soonish, by the way. I think all the galaxies have been edited. I just need to refine them and add a little bits myself. But I need to do like I need to do a ranking for Galaxy 2. I need to replay that so I can do my, Galaxy 2, like every galaxy ranked.
Yeah, I also think like the movement. This I guess also applies to Galaxy 2, but I don't mind as much in that game. I think the movement is like kind of slow and sticky and I don't know, sluggish. Which doesn't make it as fun.
I think the controls argument is one that I get, but I get it. No, I understand it, but I don't get it because like with me, I think Galaxy's controls are like perfectly fit for the purpose of what it's trying to go for. Like it's supposed to be like the controls work for the platforming they ask of you, you know. So I see no problems with it personally. Fuck, I suck at this.
I don't know, unlike many other 3D Marios, I don't think it's like inherently fun to move around, which wouldn't be as much of a problem if the level design was better. But I don't think it's that good either.
I don't think it's that good. Oh, that's crazy. Did you play Odyssey first or Galaxy?
Galaxy.
Okay, interesting.
Because
Interesting.
I'm a wiki. I remember I asked my mom for Super Paper Mario for Christmas, and she brought me Galaxy and Galaxy 2 instead.
Classic mums. One thing get another. That's how I ended up getting Sonic Riders 2 Zero Gravity. Well, I'm just like found in the basement bin and was like, I thought you'd like this. I'm like, I know it's all right, I guess. All right, I guess.
But it wasn't that far away because like that might have been like 2016, and when she got me those games, and like I bought my Switch with Odyssey in 2017.
Okay, interesting. I think obviously you're someone who probably like values movement a lot more on a platformer, which might be strange coming from someone like me who loves platformers. But like, I don't think.
But like my second favorite 3D Mario is 3D World.
Yeah, that probably explains it. You see, like, because both of those have like really fluid movement. But for me, it's like, if the movement fits what you're asking me, I'll adapt to the movement. You know what I mean? Like, Castlevania 1 is one of the, Castlevania 1 and 3 are some of the most stiff controlling platformers like ever made. And yeah, I feel like the level design perfectly works around it. So I'm more than okay with the level, like the controls. Like that's just kind of how I like to play platformers. Or I like to. That's just kind of how I kind of attune my sensibilities to what the game is willing to offer me. If the game isn't designed around the controls, then obviously I hate it. But like for me, like it just depends. I don't really like hate a game for having restricted movement if the restricted movement like is part of the game design. You know?
Yeah,
I get there's some people that probably aren't as willing to adapt or like see the free-flowing nature of like Mario Odyssey and can't go back to another game or like just find the other games much less fun to play. I kind of get that too.
I guess the game really has to work in order to like compensate.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think that I think Galaxy 2 does that way better. Galaxy 2 is my third favorite.
I need to replay that game now. I'm so curious because obviously I think Galaxy 1 is better than Galaxy 2. But
I just think the level design is like so much more like I don't know. I wouldn't say like complex, but like it builds on ideas when.
I can buy that.
And it's also,
yeah, when you say that, I can believe that because like I said, when I replayed Galaxy 1, it was a bit weird when it did that.
Yeah, and it's also more linear, which is actually like way better for the controls that the game has. In my opinion.
I don't know. I'll have to replay it. I'll have to replay it to like really refine it because like, the more I see people talk about it, the more I'm just like, fuck. Now I just need to play it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just need to replay it.
And like the ones I think are good, maybe even great, but like have issues are Bowser's Fury and Sunshine.
Well, what tier is Bowser's Fury and Sunshine?
Like they're good, really good even, but like they still have major issues for me, so they're not like excellent.
I would explore this more, but like I want to get some races. It's been fun talking to you though, Joker. Okay, and you gotta get to bed as well. You gotta get to bed. Okay, you gotta get to bed. All right, that's what you gotta do. You gotta go to bed. Okay, that's what you have to do. Okay. But either way, it's been very fun talking to you, my man. Very fun talking to you. And
same.
have good. You better rock those exams or you're banned. Okay.
Okay.
I'm banning you. Okay, I'm banning you. Have a good one, homie. Peace out. I need to play Galaxy. He's just got me curious to play Galaxy 2 again. Zozim, do you want to do the thing? Do the roar? Alright, charge for the defensive line. Alright, no Striker, what's going on? Snatcher, what's going on? What have you got to say? Quickly. The situation's crazy, right, guys? Right? There's 5 people in here! Why is everyone so quiet now? Say something! Do something!
Play his coke door!
I don't wanna!
Why not?
I don't wanna because you're yelling at me! You're being mean. Hey, your situation's crazy, right, guys?
Hey, have you seen?
It's very crazy. It really is, yeah.
It's insane, guys! It's crazy, it's crazy, right, guys? It's crazy!
I don't know. It's like, I don't.
Musty, you need to look up Simon Belmont's design from Captain N Game Master.
Link it in the Discord and ping me. Link it in the Discord and ping me.
Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Mario Kart world.
I don't know what you just said.
Sunshine is best 3D Mario.
Okay. Hello?
Everyone is here. Everyone is here. Guys.
Everyone is here.
Scream if you love Summer.
Yeah.
Scream if you love Deltarune. Scream if you love League of Legends. Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Have a good one, guys. Have a good one. That's enough. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Everyone get out. Everyone get out of my house. Everyone quiet. Everyone get out. Everyone get out. Everyone get out. The silence was deafening. Right, let's do some versus races. So I've been free roaming a bunch. Yeah, decently fun. Again, I don't think it's my kind of mode personally, but like I could definitely see someone like having a lot of fun exploring this place. Maybe exploring with some friends, maybe doing some drinking, as Luke said. Maybe might like sell it a bit more for me. But I like the fact that it seems like there's just a lot of cool shit to look at, a lot of cool shit to see. It seems like the missions that, like, some of them are, like, even if they are, like, kind of samey in the sense that it's grabbing blue coins and stuff, I feel like they do enough interesting things where, like, it's kind of worth your time. At least it kind of inadvertently teaches you a bit more about the level design and what have you, so I think it's just kind of neat. Like, I can see someone just, like, playing this for hours and just having a lot of fun, so, do you know what? Game good. Game mode good. Game mode good.